Wait. Does he have the mobility? Nope. Okay.
Well, you're live now, so I hope you have the mobility.
Oh god!
Hello!
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Clickety Clackety Roll to Attackety. I am your humble DM, James Hamrick. We are doing another My Theros Academia today, and I'm going to be doing some sound testing while everybody else goes around and says who the fuck they are. So, let me pull this up, and then, Victoria, we're going to start with you, and then we're going to kind of go around in a little circle here, and, yeah.
Circle or a little, like...
Oh god, oh jeez, oh me.
Oh, jeez. Antoinette, man.
Alright, I'm muting myself.
Sorry, I'm just kidding. Okay, hi guys, who the fuck am I? I'm Victoria Antoinette. Hello. I
Right.
play Lysandox, who's a Leonin. I don't know why I said that. I am a streamer on Twitch, and I do horror games and also other variety games. But I also do D&D, hence why I'm here. And also I do Scary Story Night on the other channel called Euphonauts Network, and it's a lovely podcast that is gaining some speed about cryptids and ghosts and all the spookies. So you guys should go on and see that. That's also on Spotify, so go check that out. Also, yeah, I'm also an actor, singer, dancer. It's what I do. Hire me. Bye.
Hi. Wes. My name's Wesley. Don't call me Wes. Actually, but unless it's Wes, then it's okay. But
Wes.
I accept Wes. But you can check me out. All my podcasts. It's WHESS exclamation point.
You gotta put the tongue on the roof of your mouth.
Wes. Yeah, it's kind of southern. But anyway, you can check out my podcast and my music and anything else that I do at my website, wesleyvanhoosen.com or arcadiapodcastnetwork.com. That's it. Thank you. Miles. I think you're all...
Wow.
Miles.
Hello, my name is Miles Phillips. You can find me on Instagram and on Twitter and on TikTok at @metheguy_. You can check out my music on all the streaming platforms, Me the Guy. I did have a short-lived podcast with Dustin Sutcliffe. That's still up and running. We haven't done an episode in, I don't know, probably like a year. But you can still check that out. There's a backlog, so go nuts. It was called That Damn Podcast. You can find that on. But that's it. I'm also an actor. So if you're doing a show, you cast me. I also, if you want like me to write you like a jingle, hey, I'll write a jingle for you. I like writing jingles. And that should have been my thing. Never mind. That's it.
Hi, I'm Michael Williams, and after my
Hold on,
Reddit
Mike, I'm
account
gonna pause
was
you real quick just so I can hear my voice compared to everything.
Yeah.
I love you. Just checking. Alright, cool. That should be fine. I think we're okay. The music might be a little loud, but I'm doing the best I can. How about chat? How do you guys think? What do you guys think of the sound so far?
Chat.
I imagine this being like Dora the Explorer. What do you guys think?
What do you guys think?
Okay, bueno.
Alright, sorry.
Vamos a jugar.
You see, this is why this doesn't work, because I eventually have to interrupt people anyway, Kaine. But yeah, we can hug later in the closet when Regan isn't around. Sounds great. Alright.
Oh my gosh.
Well, I'm not in New York right now if you want to drive out and see him.
Central Time.
Anywho, great. Cool. You can continue, Michael. I think we're good on sound.
My name is Michael Williams, and after my Reddit account was banned because I got too angry about Good For You by Olivia Rodrigo being almost a carbon copy of Paramore's Misery Business, you can find me on Instagram at MEWilliams227. And in the link to that little bio, if you find that profile, you'll find a little Spotify track that's a cover of Always Remember Us This Way from Star Is Born that my friend Ariel Murphy and I did. If you're interested in some cool musical theater content, you can find a group that I'm in called The Broadway Boys on TikTok. And that's it. We're all actors. Please, for the love of God, hire us. Please.
Everyone stands
Aw,
Michael
thanks, Lulu.
Crickleck and Crickleck and Crass.
Oh.
Crickleck and Crass.
Hire me.
Yeah.
Karaoke party.
Crackalack and Chris.
All right.
Oh, thank you, Lewis. You're wonderful too, baby.
You're adorable. Anyway,
Yeah,
Regan.
terrible.
Hello, I am Regan Teller. You can find me on Instagram at Dregan_Teller. That is 1E, 1A. Please do not mess that up or you will not find me. I am also an actor and a model, so please hire us for anything and everything. Give us money, we're poor.
COVID fucked us.
What
Okay,
are you
I
gonna
can't.
do?
Okay, I can call you just Chris, but then I'll have to do it in my Albert Wesker voice and just put on a whole lot of like Chris every time I say her name. So be ready for that. It's gonna be awful.
Nice.
Anyway, beautiful. Welcome back to My Theros.
Who are you,
Academia.
man?
Oh,
Yeah, who are you?
who am
Yeah,
I?
I don't know who the fuck you are.
Introduce yourself at the
Introduce
beginning.
myself. Okay, so yeah. So my name is James Hamrick. I am an actor and semi-professional, unprofessional dungeon master, and I stream here on Mondays and Saturdays. Probably another day starting soon. There'll be more info on that. I am currently rehearsing for a production of Much Ado About Nothing in Central Park, as well as various places in Jersey. It's gonna be great.
Jersey.
I'm playing Claudio in that, which means that I'm just a little petty, insecure bitch. So I'm very excited for that.
Ah,
But yeah,
you.
that's what I got
Not
going
just
on right
you
now.
in real life.
Honestly, it made me have to kind of re-examine my acting abilities because I'm sitting here and I'm going, okay, so he's probably doing this because he's insecure. Oh, he's probably doing this because he's afraid that people will leave him, and so he's going to leave them before they leave him, and he's kind of expecting bad things to happen to him, and so he manifests that. And I'm like, fuck, I'm just talking about myself. And so I need to re-examine how I look at my characters, I think.
It's
But
all good.
Ben
We'll see.
Platt is Evan
Really the
Hansen. No
problem.
acting, baby.
no acting, just be you on stage.
I love it.
Anyway,
Do you want me to do my 2-minute rant now or later?
do it now.
All right. So, if you guys can see, we have some new channel point opportunities for you
Yes, we
guys
do.
that is tailored to every single one of us. And Taste It has redeemed one of them, and mine is to compliment one of the players or the DM for 2 minutes. So
It doesn't have to
where
be
is my
exactly 2
phone?
minutes. You can just go as long as you physically
Okay.
can.
Hi, Wes. First of all, you have the most beaming smile I have ever seen on a person. It lights up your entire face. There it is. Look at it. Oh, it's so incredible. Your hair always looks moisturized, and I cannot stand long hair that is not moisturized. And it looks
Me neither.
moisturized and conditioned
Argan
and
oil.
washed. Yes, argan oil with everything. And of course, we don't even need to mention the gorgeous set of pipes that you have. You are so talented. You are a joy of a human to be around. I am so happy that I met you. And you're funny as hell because, guys, chat, side comment, when we literally are chatting every single game, and it is wild with Wes. So,
Oh, I love
Wild
you. Thank you so
Texas.
much.
yes, Wesley
Oh,
is
you're
an
so sweet.
incredible human being, and I'm so glad that I got to meet you. And you're
Aw,
amazing.
I love you. I love
I
you
love
all.
you. I love you.
Oh,
You guys.
I feel so humbled. I'm just like, oh.
All right. So that was wonderful, and like Victoria said, we have various little redeeming opportunities for your channel points now. I can talk about video game music, not video game. Well, I can talk about video game music, but mostly just obscure video game lore. Basically, anything video game related, I can talk about. Michael can talk about why the movie Cats is good. somehow. Regan can talk like a baby dragon. Miles, what did you say you can do, Miles?
I can hate on La La Land for 2 minutes.
You can hate on La La Land for 2 minutes. Yeah, we got a whole bunch of things. So
I thought you meant the Demi Lovato song.
I can do random music history.
yes, and you can do
That
random
too.
music history. So if any of those things interest you, please redeem them. But yeah.
Yeah, if you pick Miles, please specify whether you're talking about the movie or the Demi Lovato song, so that we can...
I used to love that song. Back off, guys.
Back off, guys! Alright. Excellent. Well, welcome back to My Theros Academia. Let me just reset the music playlist real quick because it does not have shuffle. So... There. There. Okay. So, last time on My Theros Academia, and as you recap, try and explain things for someone who doesn't remember what happened last time or someone who hasn't been part of our show before. So use like complete sentences if you can. If you can't, it's fine. I'll try and chime in and help, but take some of the pressure off me to remind people what's going on.
Trying to find my journal.
At the behest of our dual person friend, we put on a musical, and it was awesome. If you haven't seen
great.
it, go back and watch
Yeah.
it.
Pretty rad.
It is. Schwartz would weep. Weber would weep. Sondheim would weep for different
haven't-
reasons.
I'm gonna make a highlight that's just the show. That's just the show, and I'm gonna have it up on the channel.
All in
Great,
love.
perfect.
Put it on YouTube, please.
It's so bad. It is so bad, but it's wonderful. And there was a lot
Who
of
listen to
It
him?
was great.
yeah. It was
It was amazing. I don't know what he's talking about.
great. Yeah.
Cross
So
genre.
yeah.
wild
So you
magic.
over the course of 4 days, because of what the alternate personality of one of your party members decided to do, you had to put together a musical, and you put it together, and it was a resounding success. Everybody nailed their checks, and it was just like a fucking extravaganza. What happened after that?
Our other friend was kidnapped by a crime
I
syndicate.
did show. Oh,
Oh yeah.
yeah. RNA
But
ran
also,
away.
yes.
Arnea, yeah, Arnea, one of the most aggressive disciples of Heliod, in the entire school, mistook some of Kihris's intentions and kissed him, and
Oh, yeah.
On
was
the
so on the mouth, in the mouth,
In the mouth?
in the
Oh,
In
on.
the
Sorry.
in and around the mouth.
The knot.
We didn't
in
get
and
there. We
around the
didn't get
mouth.
there.
But she was so embarrassed that she ran, and immediately afterwards was
Move.
kidnapped by a crime syndicate, the Argent Star.
That's kind of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. and then
We tried to reason with the Argent Star about
Mm.
like we tried to make a deal with them about like, oh, we'll join you if we can like. They wanted us to join them and like drop out of school and become cultist with them and take over the world.
Which is how you
Um,
know they're evil. Don't drop out of school, kids.
Yeah.
Don't drop out.
Yeah.
That was the DM kind of cluing you in on the evil. It was kind of gray up till that point, but the second that they wanted
Yeah,
you to drop
also
out of
they-
school,
Yeah,
No dice.
Another thing was like, don't just drop out of school and come with us. No, you could drop out. Another option was you could drop out of school and just go back to your own lives and leave all your friends behind, which is also not okay.
yeah, friendship is
Yeah.
important as we've
Don't
established.
realize
This is not
Friendship
only
is magic.
This is not only a crossover
Friendship
between My Hero
is
Academia
magic.
and Magic the Gathering Theros. It is a crossover between those things and My Little Pony Friendship is Magic.
100.
And as soon as I said that, it started becoming completely evident to everybody here how important the power of friendship was. The power of friendship is extremely important.
It
I
is.
mean, in our theater show, we literally were horses.
You literally were
we were all
ponies.
horses.
Yeah.
Literally.
We're
Yeah,
literally-
that's
Luinnil was an alicorn.
We.
Yes.
It's true. Douglas was an elephant.
Douglas was an elephant.
Yeah.
And a unicorn. Everyone got a turn.
And a unicorn. Yeah, everyone was everything. We found out that the leader of the Argent Star, the Dark Moon, was one of the leaders of Meletis.
My lettuce.
My
Who-
lettuce.
For prior context, I
My
believe
salad.
was that the house of the person that a daughter of a council member was going to run to after we found out that she was being like she was in a quasi abusive relationship with her dad.
Oh no, it was completely abusive. But
Oh great.
in case that wasn't clear.
Hold on.
But
Wait, we read him his rights. It's okay.
you read him his rights. That didn't have anything to do with that person, as far as you
Okay.
know. The only thing that did happen was that I don't know if Zane told the rest of you this, but yes, they did because Luinnil recognized the person's description.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
was Esmeralda Marique, who is one of the leading council members that runs the city.
Mhm.
Oh, and Thanatos got infected with the milk of progress.
Yes. he
Thanatos
did.
got powdered milk.
That dastardly
Thanatos
milk.
got milked.
I got
I don't like that.
Oh, I love it.
I got
Donatos got
Could you
him
tell us
all
your symptoms,
fours,
please?
and I was milked.
Huh. Interesting.
I was relieved of my juices.
Oh no.
All these kids rolling up to school looking like
Awful.
boggles, so much snot coming out of them.
Oh, my lord.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
Into a
So,
bucket.
so you got infected with the milk of progress. Everybody else was fine. Arneo was saved. The entire school showed up, Avengers Endgame style, to help you guys, and the Argent Star
On
made
your
a
left.
tactical retreat on your left. And the
Ego was on our left.
and the Argent Star made a tactical retreat. On your left.
Most of them died.
Most of them died. Oh yeah, you like
The
you
Star,
murderized you murderized some of their like hybrid zombie people.
They were dumb.
Murder.
Yeah.
And that's what got Thanatos
Well, most
milked.
of them had a knife to Arnea.
Yeah.
So I wanted to be clear
I
to
didn't know
everyone
it
that
was
that
that
Thanatos
far,
getting
But
milked
they were
is
holding a knife to
completely
Arnea.
That's legit.
Thanatos getting milked isn't completely and entirely Regan's fault. So just remember that, everyone.
No, it's Zane's fault. It is all Zane's fault. You can blame
Right,
him.
you're not your characters. We know this. We know this.
Um,
Mostly. There's always a
Um,
piece of me in all of my characters.
So
and
we're
I
There's
am
always a
poisoned.
piece
That's
of
just,
Regan
I
who
would
wants
like
people
healing
to
members
get
of the
milked.
party to know that I am poisoned. Sorry, I talked over everyone. I'm sorry.
you're all right.
No, it's okay. That was perfect. What were you saying, Michael? I didn't
Yeah.
hear you.
No, you're good. I am poisoned.
You
And I read.
Poison, Daddy.
How are you poisoned?
Well, I'm immune to
Aren't you
disease,
resistant
but
to
not
poison?
poison. I'm immune to disease,
Right,
but this
okay.
was different. And they got me good. And I read what the poison condition is yesterday, and it made me sad.
I don't use the
just
poison
saying-
condition enough in my games, and there's gonna be a lot of it in this one.
I'm just saying, if we
It's a
ever
bummer.
did merch
Look it
for
up.
this campaign, if we ever did merch from this campaign, just an all-black shirt, it says Theros on the collar on the back, and it says "Get milked."
Get milked.
Get milked.
Get milked.
Merchandise will start beginning. It's happening. Once we get to once we get to partner, we'll start doing that.
Can you
wow.
make me like
So-
a specialty like creamer boat that says get milked?
Or like just a pink squirrel on it. Just a pink.
Yes.
squirrel.
Yes.
Anywho.
We'll have character merch, because yours has to be one with the pink squirrel saying, just burn it all down.
Just burn it all down.
Burn it all down.
All right. So, I'm gonna kind of fast forward to the next morning a little bit, if that's okay. What do you think you guys would have done after coming back?
Well, Lysandox would have made sure that Thanatos got to the infirmary for sure,
Yeah,
and
Thanatos-
alerted the the professor. I always fucking forget her name. The one that is
Kelogath?
the scientist.
Kelogath.
Killigath. Yes.
Killigath.
Agris Kelogath. Yes.
She likes comic books.
You basically, as soon as you got back, there were adults there waiting, and they kind of just and,
Love that.
and they kind of just took all of you and brought you to the infirmary. Those of you who were hurt, those of you who had minor wounds were just kind of sent back and just had a healing salve slapped on you, and were like, "You're fine." Kihris, you were cured of poison. Thanatos,
He could have cured himself.
I didn't have it prepped. I would have had to wait a day.
No, 5 points of your lay on hands would have cured you. It would have neutralized it.
Oh.
I think it's just disease, but it might be poison. I need to double check.
No,
But-
it's. I went to Wormwood's sheet and it says neutralize poison affecting the creature.
All right.
Look at that.
Thanatos,
Cure
Okay.
disease, neutralize poison.
as soon as you got back, you collapsed and were unconscious. And the adults just kind of told you guys to leave him with you, to leave him with them. And they sent you back to your dorm. The next morning, it's a weekend, so there's no class.
Thank God, long rest.
You wake up, and Thanatos, you wake up first in just like a cold sweat. Before you wake up, you're... No, when you wake up, you find yourself just on the magnificent golden plains overlooking Meletis. A place you remember seeing the entire city burn back when you were a child. And you're just standing above the entire city as the breeze kind of blows through your fur and you feel calm and at ease until the breeze suddenly stops. It just clips and just the sky turns a deep green and then red. And then the sea in the Bay of Meletis begins to part. And coming out of the sea, you see a massive, dark hand covered entirely in mouths just claw its way out of the ocean. And shooting out above it is a pillar of flame. And as that pillar of flame appears, all the wind around you starts to crackle and burn. And as it burns, your fur starts to burn, and you start to burn,
Oh, great.
and it singes you down to the bone,
Just what I wanted.
and you wake up again. And you're just in a cold sweat, with Agris Kelogath putting something into your arm through a syringe. Good morning. Sorry, I was just and she kind of puts aside the syringe.
What is that?
Oh, it's medication. It's something I've been working on. It's going to help suppress the disease because we can't quite cure it again. But you should not suffer any particular symptoms as long as you take it pretty easy. Like, you can probably still do your classwork, you can probably still do hero shit, but just, like, if you really start finding yourself very winded and very tired, it might, start getting to you a little bit.
Well, okay, was that causing the burning feeling, or was that...
What? Are you asking me?
that thing.
Are you asking me, or are you asking her?
Yeah, I'm asking you.
Oh, it was a nightmare.
Oh, it's just the... Okay.
Yeah.
So her putting the medicine in me didn't have anything to do with...
You have a feeling
nightmare.
that her putting the medicine in you, the shock of the needle coming into your arm is what woke you up.
Ah, I see. Okay, I gotcha. Okay, then I ask her, is there, do I need to re-administer the medicine every now and then?
Well, this is the shot, which I wouldn't ask you to do every single day. But I've actually prepared something for you. And she like kind of rolls over in her rolly chair over to her desk, and she pulls out like a big like medicine bag, pulls it out and opens it, and you see a couple of pill bottles. And she says, "You just need to take this every single morning. Otherwise, the disease will start advancing, and if it advances too far, there's no telling what could happen. It could be, yeah, I might not be able to bring you back. So it's very important that you take this every morning. Yeah, just one of these every morning, and take it with food."
Perfect. Well,
I'm sorry, we're still doing research. I didn't ask your permission, but I did take some samples, to test against this new strain, and we just want to see what we can do. But this should stop it for now, as long as it doesn't mutate again, which it might mutate again. But hopefully this will be fine. It'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Look, I understand completely. Thank you for helping me out. If it does progress, oh well. But thank you for keeping me alive for the time being. I do quite enjoy being alive, and it's thankful to be able to continue my life.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing.
Maybe this was meant to happen. You know?
Maybe it was.
Maybe I'm
maybe
supposed.
it was.
Yeah.
Maybe
Maybe
it
I'm
was.
supposed to take something from it. Maybe I'll learn something through this experience.
Possibly.
All right.
Probably
Well-
not. It's probably just going to be painful, and you're going to be oozing white stuff every now and then. By the way, that's the first sign that it's progressing. Is that you'll start, you'll not only start coughing, you'll not only start coughing the white stuff, but it will start. I'm sorry, I'm reading the chat.
Funny.
Wants those milkies.
Anyway, you'll not only start coughing it, but there will be a little bit of blood mixed in with the milk as well. If you start coughing. But if you just start coughing milk, it should be fine. That might happen every now and then, especially if you start laughing or you start getting kind of winded. But if there's blood in it, it's progressing, and yeah.
All right. Well,
Does he need to wear a mask?
If you are coughing milk, please wear a mask. If you're not coughing milk, you should be fine.
So I shouldn't like cough it into something and make some butter or something, or supply someone's.
Frog's better.
That's a very interesting hypothesis. I wonder what the properties of milk of progress butter would be. I'll have to run some tests.
Be good on some toast.
Yes, exactly, Lewis. Exactly, Lewis. Other than that, just socially distance and cover your damn mouth.
All right, that sounds good.
And wash your hands. Wash your hands.
So,
Yes, Kaine?
who is it that's spreading the milk of progress? What god was it again?
No god is technically spreading it, but it was technically it's unclear, but it's said that it kind of has the blessing of Farrakha, the god of affliction.
Okay, so what she's doing is she gave it to a human who's completely dumb and like, I'm going to infect humans and it's going to explode all over other humans. You just need to infect cows. Milk is in everything.
Regan, don't give the villains ideas.
I'm just saying! I am a supervillain, okay?
If we start seeing ice cream trucks, it's going to shit.
Oh my god! The sound of an ice cream truck! Nothing is ever scarier.
Oh my god. Progress, Froyo.
A prophecy.
Milk duds. Progress Milky Ways.
Oh,
Progress
man.
cereal. Like,
Progress milk duds. Yes.
What is that, Wesley?
This Alfredo tastes funny.
Yes, you should always wash your hands if you're near the
No,
milk of progress.
Imagine being infected and lactose intolerant progress liquid shit.
Oh man, Trent, I had fettuccine Alfredo last night. That is not, but not with progress.
I regret creating this disease like this. I wanted it to be gross, but I didn't want it to be this gross.
It's gonna be like boxed water. They're gonna start selling milk in some sort of very strange container. It's gonna be the milk of progress.
For the record, for a serious record, you don't have to be suspicious of milk because when you see this stuff, it is like milky in texture and in consistency, but there's a bit of like bolts of like green energy and like green magical energy that kind of flow through it. So you can tell when it's milk of progress and when it's like milk or cum or something like that.
I do like.
Okay.
So it's
Thank
not.
You almost got me.
That's a prank you need to play on Atticus Telos.
Oh no.
Oh man.
I'm
Oh,
sorry.
no.
I had to know.
Oh no.
Every DM must at one point regret a choice they made. Yep, and this is my one. This is like the biggest mistake I have ever made in all of D&D.
Untrue.
I'm so glad you're
Untrue.
here,
It's led to
Bob.
many wonderful things.
I mean, now that you've said that there's green energy through it, it could always mutate into just green stuff, but then it's just the snot of progress.
No, I need to.
The
the snot of progress.
the
No,
mucus
I'm
of
sticking with my mistakes. So we are powering forward. We're telling a story. Okay. So, the rest of you wake up a little winded. Kihris, your throat's a little dry, but you just drink some water and you just kind of think to yourself, I just need to hydrate a bit more today, and I'll probably be able to make it through. Yeah. The rest of you just kind of wake up and start your morning ablutions. Okay, everybody drink.
Oh
Since it
no!
was a
Karen
hit,
would
my
do.
Lysandox-
I need to go
my
get a
Lysandox
drink.
will
Hang
make stew for everybody, but this time it's breakfast stew, so it's slightly less salty.
I have to say this, breakfast stew is an active thing in a campaign that I do on Tuesdays.
Yes.
You not. My friend rolled a nat 20 on a performance because he has the chef feat and made the most mind-boggling breakfast stew, which is incredible.
I thought you
Lysandox,
didn't want to
if
go
you-
pee-pee, Michael.
The what?
I thought you didn't want to go pee-pee.
Well, that was a character beat. Yeah, I'm a hypocrite.
I'm lying, and
Suddenly in the mood for a
Victoria,
milkshake. Yes.
Oh no. If you're cooking in the kitchen, I definitely come into the kitchen and I start helping you cook.
Is this Zane or Kaine?
Oh, I rolled my check. You see Kaine walk out of her room with her dragon on her, and she's just like, "Good morning, Lysandox."
shit.
Hello, Kaine. That is so.
What happened last night? See, I remember like running to the bushes and hurling, but I don't remember anything after that.
The bushes.
But
Like,
I woke
wait,
up here, so that's good.
So
wait, hold on.
So the fun.
stage bushes. The stage bushes, right?
Oh
no, I threw up when we were talking to the Argent Star. We all decided to walk outside and have a conversation, and at that point, I switched.
Right. Right.
I will say the funniest thing about all of this is that Regan is constantly trying to get you guys to lie to her, but at any point she can make you make like deception checks, and she doesn't. She just wants to put you on edge.
Lysandox
Dramatic
is like,
tension.
making
My
this
insight
soon,
is also shit.
she goes,
Brent, I
Um,
really hope you're referencing Austin Powers. Sorry.
right. Kihris accidentally hit you with this trident. It was a crazy thing. Knocked you out cold.
Oh my god! I turn around. Kihris! Did you hit me with your trident?
Kaine, oh my gosh, oh god, what?
Luinnil walks out. Good morning, everyone.
Yeah, Butterfingers, wet hands, but you made it back okay. Gosh, what a hit it was, right to the temple. I'm very sorry, but we got you to the nurse, and Professor Keelgath said you didn't have a concussion. It was just a bonk. She used the word bonk. It was very cute, and now here you are.
Oh, okay. Couple of questions.
Oh.
First of all, what happened with Aranea and all of the milky people? Also, where's Thanatos?
He got the milk.
Regan, can you like turn off your video and turn it on again? You're lagging.
Right.
Shoot!
It's not that bad.
And also, we eliminated some of the Argent stuff.
Oh, that's good.
Trimmed the herd a bit. And Luinnil, have you told us since then about Esmeralda? Wesley, have you told us about that?
I don't think so.
Totally okay.
I
He's
don't
up the
remember.
leader.
At about this point, Thanatos, you return to the dorm, if that's what you were gonna do.
Yeah.
Okay, if not, I was gonna go check on you and say hi to Agris Keelgath and be like, oh, thanks for taking care of me last night.
Oh god.
Thanatos, you're okay!
So,
Can I hug you? Can we not hug? I heard you got infected with milk.
Yes, I am infected with the milk of progress. I think I can touch people. I'm sure it doesn't seep out my pores. I think it's just if I cough on people. I'm not going to cough on. I don't feel like I'm going to.
So just so you're aware, Miles, from a mechanical perspective, when you're below half health, you are poisoned.
Oh, okay.
Yikes.
That's how this works. And
Gotcha.
and also you're contagious, and I will make you make con saves to avoid coughing on people.
Oh, okay. So every time I talk to somebody,
Wear a
but it
mask.
doesn't- But it's not through like direct contact with people.
No.
Alright.
She would have. So like, she would have let you know that you're basically safe as long as you're not. Half health is a little mean. Below 25%. So below 25% of your health, you will be poisoned. And if you're at that level as well, then you're contagious. And if you're not wearing a mask, you might infect people, and they will have to make con saves against your spell save DC.
Okay.
Cool. Beautiful.
Lysandox will pour a bowl. Can you eat breakfast too?
I can actually. In fact, I do have to take this medicine every morning with a meal, so I guess this is perfect.
I'll walk over and hand it to Thanatos. You know, you probably cough on Atticus if you really want to.
You know, I was just thinking about that, but that seems a bit drastic.
A little bit irresponsible.
Yeah.
Love it.
I mean, gored by a unicorn horn, infected with a virus.
Yeah.
I like the idea. I like the idea of someone getting like super COVID and you're just petty towards someone, so you go cough on them. Like that just seems like the right thing to do. That's what heroes do.
Yeah.
I'll hug you if you let me.
Yeah, I'll let you hug me.
Good to have you back, buddy.
Thanks. I think I'll be good. You know, for the most part. I still have it, but it's just being maintained, I guess, at the moment, and I feel fine right now. They gave me some medicine.
Which you have to say out loud to me that you take every morning. Otherwise, I count it as you forgetting.
Oh. Do I have to take it right now?
No, you've already taken it.
Okay. But yeah, don't worry about me. Don't worry about me. I've got this. I feel pretty good. I think I can handle myself. How's everyone else doing this morning? I mean, it was kind of a traumatic evening.
It was brutal.
Fine.
Kaine got temple struck by my trident. You remember that, yeah? Right before we went in for the fight?
Oh, yes. Look, you know, yeah, Kihris clumsy. Start with different letters, but the same sound.
First you had face first Phil, and now it's clumsy Kihris.
No. It took time for face first spell. It's gonna take even more time for clumsy Kihris. Oh. Crazy old Maurice.
All right. At this point, there is a knock on your door.
Lysandox rolls her eyes and gets some more bowls out for the breakfast stew.
I'll get the door.
As the door opens, Dorothea is there, and she just kind of looks up at you. She's not wearing her armor right now. She's just kind of in her regular, like, class clothes. And she just says, well, good morning. I just came to check up.
James,
Oh,
can
you
you
cut
turn
out
off
there
your
for a
air
second.
conditioning?
Yeah, you cut out.
She says, well, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yep.
Well, hello. Good morning. How's everything going? You guys all good? Have we observed the social niceties? Can I get to why I'm here?
Yeah.
Sure.
That's
Cool.
weird for a southerner, but okay.
Well, so, if I remember correctly, do you guys remember the class we had last?
The one where, what is it, Pineos?
Right.
I think I know what you're...
Yeah.
No,
Remember what name I wrote down?
K and
Yeah,
T,
Kineos.
that's what I wrote.
Kineos.
Kineos single-handedly fought off the Emperor that one time because
Yeah!
of help from Afara.
Yeah, it was really cool.
And that feels
one-
feels correct to you.
Not
No.
to me. Dorothea,
Not-
yeah, and Lysandox, I think we're all on the same page.
Did I
We
miss
didn't
something?
Wait, I
That's
took
Agnes
notes
Pierce.
and everything.
Would you all mind coming with me?
Do you want
Sure.
breakfast stew before you go?
Oh, I've already had my breakfast nuts.
What kind of
She-
nuts?
How?
Covers the breakfast.
Well, mostly almonds, but it's a little bit of a trail mix. I'm not really comfortable eating anything that tastes, warm.
Okay. So trail mix, did you have any, like, berries or, like,
Yeah, there's some
it
berries
was
in
just
there.
the nuts?
There's some berries in
Okay.
there too.
Oh, okay.
All right, let's go.
Excellent. She leads you down the hall to her room, which you would also know is Eco's room. Eco and Savaros. And Eco, Savaros, and Aranea. And as you enter, you notice something peculiar about this apartment. Most rooms have either 4 or 5 people in them. And this room has 5. This apartment has 5 rooms, but only 4 tenants. And as soon as you notice that, she leads you over to the open door to an empty room. And as she enters inside, you just see kind of a set of box springs, a mattress that's just kind of not with no sheet on it, some just standard pillows, and a dresser with...
Are you looking for a roommate?
No, not exactly. I have a sneaking suspicion that we already had one.
Had. Do you remember? You don't remember having one?
No.
Hmm.
This is the curious thing. And she walks over to the dresser and opens it. And just in there is a small book. And she picks it up. And she holds it out and goes, "This is a holy text of Afara from a sect that is only known to exist in the town of Oxus. The same town where Kineos is buried. And this is all that's in this room. Are you feeling as weird as I'm feeling about this?"
Yes.
Yeah.
This is strange.
I look
feel
under
And
the
this is
bed.
I feel like conflicted.
What'd you say? What'd you say, Regan?
I look under the bed.
You look under the bed. Give me a investigation check.
Suspense. What kind of check will it be, everyone?
I know.
$50. $50 on religion.
Wait, I can't.
Investigation.
Did you not hear me? I said investigation.
Oh, okay.
No.
Oh, no.
Sorry.
It's like, give me a. And we were like,
Give me a T.
That's a 19.
19. Okay. So like you almost miss it. But you're very thorough. And your head just starts
Oh, I
ring-
definitely climb under the bed.
Yeah, you're very thorough, but your head starts ringing, as you look and you see, where you didn't before, you see a small duffel bag, just like pushed into the corner.
I kick it out with my feet so it just pops out the other side of the bed. And then, like, I come out from under the bed like people come out from under a car. There's something over there.
Of course, the bag. What is this?
You open the bag, and inside you see a set of armor, a sword, and a set of, like, adventuring gear. Probably belongs to someone of, like, the fighter class, you'd probably say. Nothing particularly interesting.
What type of armor is it?
It's plate.
Okay. So,
Is there
heavy.
any sort of like emblem on the armor that we could indicate?
Yes,
Belong
it
to
is
if they
a
were
it is a
alive?
holy symbol of Afara.
Oh,
And just give me a second, I need to restart music. And
Who else in our class was into Afara?
well,
Say
Where?
Cosmo, but he's
there's
not in our
one other
class.
person, right?
I thought it was
There's another,
Ripper.
yeah.
No, Ripper was
Ripper's-
also.
Athreos.
Athreos.
Yeah.
give me a investigation check, Kihris, since you're looking through the bag.
Oh, okay. I'm a charisma boy.
Charisma boy.
That's not
Yeah.
terrible. What will a... Oh, gosh. 10.
10. Okay. Yeah. You don't really find much else interesting in this bag, but the armor and the sword both have a holy symbol of Afara on them.
Cool stuff.
With a 10, I'll say you do notice that this armor is missing like what you'd consider pants. It's
Oh.
more like you've seen this kind of armor on centaurs.
Oh. This is,
There's some like
this
shin
is
guards.
centaur. Yeah, this is centaur armor.
We only know one centaur, right?
We only
Yeah, and she's not
Wait.
not into armor.
Afara.
we only know one centaur. Well, at least in our class, and I don't know any centaur that's come into this room since I got here. So whose room is this?
That's a great question.
A great question indeed.
Cool, dude.
Oh my
Son of a
god.
bitch!
Oh, sorry. He's like ducking under the door, kind of, and he's just in his pajamas with like a little nightcap, and he's just like,
He
So
does have his
quiet.
monocle though, right?
Stop doing that. I'm young but dumb. I don't need a hot.
Ooh, I mean, it's impressive every time, but it's terrifying
Yeah.
every time too.
and look, gang, it's a clue. Yeah. So
Oh,
Eco
Lord.
kind of approaches the bag and goes, "May I see?"
As he's doing that, I feed my dragon and let him take a sniff around the room to see if he can't track.
Okay. Have your dragon make me a perception check.
Sure. This
DC
is probably going to...
DC is 25.
25.
I'm rolling this
Yes.
just to see if I get a nat 20.
Okay.
Louis.
That's rude, James.
There's a specific reason.
No.
Yeah. Okay. So
Yes.
he seems. What did he roll though?
15.
15. With a 15, he seems very confused. Like he sniffs it and then like tries to track a scent anywhere, and he looks visibly distressed.
Okay, buddy. It's weird.
Ego rolled a crit.
Of course he did.
Of course you did.
He picks up the. I'm glad I'm rolling a crit for your NPCs and not for combat. But he.
Nope, it's that, because Victoria.
But
Wait,
he.
what?
Grave Cleric.
Yeah.
You're gonna be very, very happy that you have that ability. I'm just saying, because there's something that's gonna happen. But anyway, he picks up the sword and he looks at it and he kind of turns it to the side, and he says, "Do any of you speak Sylvan?"
I do.
What does this say? It appears to be some sort of inscription, but it's kind of hurting my eyes to look at.
I read it.
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no. You should be fine
Uh-oh.
at those. You're... Also, you should also have like +3 because of Kihris in the room.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. You're
Hey. Ah, am I? Me?
Mm-mm.
No, you're not.
No.
If it's a saving
Oh.
throw, you have a +4 to whatever your wisdom is if you're within 5 feet of me. Maybe
Oh.
even 10.
Okay, then that's a 19.
Yeah.
That's what's up!
19. So you're really straining to look at it because the words seem to start moving around. But it says, for my daughter, the bringer of democracy. And then, like, a smudge. And then it says, Kalor.
Like the Spanish.
It's with a K.
Oh, okay.
And from the syntax, you can probably guess that it's a name, but you can't make out the first name.
So
The
for
what
my
of
daughter.
democracy? Sorry.
The bringer of democracy.
Oh, okay. It says, "For my daughter, the bringing of democracy," and there's what I can only decipher is maybe a name. It says Kalor. Is anybody aware of anyone named Kalor?
Very curious indeed. I do not remember having a roommate by the name of Kalor. I do not remember having a roommate who was a centaur. I do not remember having a roommate in this room at all. In fact, I've never noticed this room before.
Huh?
Oh, this is just weird.
Seconded.
All right. Well, I don't know.
Was
Maybe
Kaneos
that's
a
the
centaur?
headmaster.
Kineos was a human.
We can ask the headmaster.
Well, if her own roommates don't remember and the sword's name is smudged, I'd actually suggest checking the graveyards.
Well, and Dorte kind of steps forward and goes, I think we need to go to Oxus. We have a last name. It's not that big of a town. We can probably figure this whole thing out if we go there.
Yeah.
I'm up for a trip.
Because I have a feeling that the headmaster won't remember anything either, because I can't remember anything, you can't remember anything, none of us can remember anything about this room, about this person, but it's evident there was someone here.
Maybe it's someone from last semester.
This is the first semester.
Wow.
Ever?
Yes.
Oh.
Oh,
I didn't realize
school
that.
just started?
Yeah. It just
Oh.
opened and you're the first
Oh.
class.
Weird.
Oh.
How far away is this town that we're going to?
Well, it's probably about a day's journey.
Oh, that's long.
Well, we got a weekend. I concur. I think that is quite a long way. But, I've got nothing going on this weekend, and a good mystery excites me.
Yeah.
Well, the,
And I think
will the book
Dang.
open the last book open a portal. Will this book open a portal? I say trying to like flap it open on different pages.
Honestly, do I still have
Give
that
me a
book so
give
I can
me
just
a
go see
wi-
my dad?
give me a wisdom save, Kihris.
Oh no!
Oh no. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
18.
Okay.
18.
Yeah.
All right. As you open it, it's just filled with blurry pages that you can't quite make out. And you find a single passage written in a shaky hand that you can make out, and it says, "Help me, Dad."
Oh no, my ring light!
Oh
Oh, Nors.
It said,
It start-
help me, Dad.
no! It starts
moving light.
raining outside and the light goes out.
Oh no.
Technical.
Well, we have sexy book and now we have haunted book. Thank God. Well, I know you guys think that I can't read, but I am very confident that this says, it hurts. It really
Spelled it
does
out.
hurt.
Oh.
It really does hurt to read. But this part says, "Help me, Dad." What does that mean?
Perhaps it
Someone's
means help
dad.
me, Dad.
Wants them to help.
I'm gonna write that down.
Someone needs their father to
The return of good cop, bad cop.
James,
What?
is there what was that? Is there like a yellow book, a yellow pages to be able to search for people by that name and their address? So that way when we get to the town, we might be able to locate Dad.
Yellow pages.
Does anyone here go by
Let your
Dad?
fingers do the walking.
Yay!
Well,
Kihris, you have inspiration, by the way.
I guess we could go to the library and see if there's any census records.
Let's go.
For the town of
I love the
Oxus.
library.
Luna loves the library. Let's go.
She and Eco just kind of exchange looks and then follow you guys to the library.
Yeah, I'm not much of a book person either. I say looking at Eco.
No, I'm
Luinnil
It's not that I'm not much of
doily
a
to the
book person.
library.
It's not that I'm not much of a book person. I enjoy books quite a lot, actually. But, wouldn't it just be more efficient to go and ask?
I mean, we could just go and ask around.
No, it's fine. We want to go to the library, so we're going to the library.
We'll probably do your thing next.
Yeah.
It seems like extra steps, and... Okay. And...
We're all about extra steps.
Extra cardio.
So you go to the library. It's quiet. You see Polemos just kind of in the corner, and he's just like looking at an art book. And he's just kind of like sifting through it. And he looks up at all of you, and then just kind of looks back down. With a gentle nod.
I tell Kairos to go bug him.
Kairos leaps on the table and starts like jumping up and down on the book. He's like, "Oh, You animal! Oh God! Oh, you're such a magnificent creature, but please stop! Please stop! Just sit here! Sit here! And he, like, sits him down in a chair next to him, and Kairos just kind of looks up and is like, what? He's like, now, are you interested at all? That's Eco, sorry. Now, are you interested at all in Impressionism? And he, like, whips open the book and starts talking to Kairos about Impressionism.
Amazing.
Aww.
My dragon's gonna know everything about art.
You're gonna have, like, an art-themed puzzle, and the dragon is gonna be the one that's gonna be able to solve it.
Yeah.
Alright, so what do you guys do?
I'm following Luinnil.
I'm
Yeah,
just,
where's
like,
a good place to
searching.
look, bud?
Well, is it Dewey Decimal or is it by author? I don't know. I look at Eco and I'm like, where do you think we should start? Because I'm not sure.
Well, like, I was ready to just go to town and ask the town hall person, but this is an effective method. I would probably say you could go through census records.
Good.
Probably somewhere around there, and you could flip through the census and see if in the past 5 years there's ever been someone with that last name in town.
Yes. Okay, so I am gonna go to the librarian. Because I feel like that census records is something you probably have to, like, inquire for. They're not just, like, out.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go up to the librarian.
Can I help you?
Hey there, Marge. I was just wondering.
The
if
name's
I could-
Roz.
Oh, sorry, Roz. I was just wondering if I could see the census records for the past 10 years of Miletus, please.
You're not looking for Miletus' census records.
Oh no, I'm sorry. Where am I looking for?
Oxus?
Oxus.
Oxus. May I see the census records of Oxus, please? For the past 10 years.
Sure. Why?
Oh, I'm just seeing if there was a relative there, and if they still are living there or not. I'm planning a trip for myself.
Alright, I will, yeah, absolutely. Right this way. And she just kind of, like, slips out from behind the desk, and just kind of, like, waddles over to, like, one of the back rooms that has a lock on it. She takes out a key, unlocks it, door creaks open, and the room already has, like, this kind of dark, like, my hidden library, ominous feel to it. And you enter, and there's just books up to the ceilings that all don't look particularly, like, colorful or interesting. They kind of are mostly, like, binders, almost. And she goes, alright. Osiris, Oxycontin, Oxus. And she just pulls out this very thick binder. Not ridiculously thick. It's probably one of the smaller ones up here. But it's... Yes, Kaine?
This is the restricted section. I know I'm not back there, but are there any spell books for our wizard?
I don't know.
Right now, I'm just kind. Oh no, you're good. I'm just like kind of waiting for Roz to just like hand the binder over. I don't want to like look for anything with her there.
Yeah, she's kind of like flipping through the book. Yeah, I'm sorry. Maybe it got damaged in a flood or something. I don't remember the last time this place flooded, but who knows? And she just kind of plops it on a desk in front of you.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Well, thank you.
You're welcome. I'm just gonna stand right here.
Okay. Okay then. Looking through the book.
Okay.
Okay, so as you peek through the book, make me a wisdom save.
Also, what is this section of a library called? I keep losing this word. Like, periodicals. Never mind. Nailed it. Can't
We
read, but
called
got
them
the
the
word.
stacks. I worked in the library in college.
So proud of you.
That is an
Saved it.
18 with wisdom saving, right?
Yeah, it's wisdom saving, so it's 18.
Yes.
All right. Most of this book is that strange, like, squiggliness that you can't quite make out. Like, most
Okay.
of it.
Uh-huh.
It seems like
Cerulean.
you look at the census records and it says population 2,000.
Yeah.
But you count maybe like 300 names that you can actually read.
Does it look as if like there's been pages like ripped out, or if there's like missing
No,
records?
it's like
just
it's like
literally only.
it's when you like try and look at some of the names, they like dance away from you, and you start feeling a little kind of dyslexic about it, where like the words start just kind of like moving around and you can't read it.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh God. Okay. Well, I'm gonna try to, I guess, find the name still, or is it just kind of getting to a point where I'm like, I don't know, like.
Give me a Constitution saving throw. Let's see if you throw up.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
What?
So,
Master.
that's a 21.
All right, you're fine. You
Okay.
like you just
I'm
kind
kind
of
of like, okay, like, you know.
All right. Now give me an investigation check.
Okay.
Actually, you don't need to give a check. There's not that many names left that you can read, and so you kind of stick to those. And you find one.
Yeah.
You find one name. You find two names. You find Arabelle Kaylor.
Okay.
Written next to that is deceased. And then you see Annaleus Kaylor.
Okay. And doesn't say deceased next
No,
to that one?
it does not.
Okay. I don't know what's happening.
There's shit going on in the chat,
I
apparently.
looked in the chat.
All right.
Oh my.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Okay.
What did I miss?
Just read the chat.
Oh no.
Daddy James is scolding us. That's right. You're a bad, bad boy. Anyway,
Again.
Harder.
So I presume I've basically like I've gotten that, and then is there I guess I just kind of like keep thumbing
you have an
through
you
and
have an
Roz
you
is
have an
staring at
address.
me.
You have an address of that person.
Okay. Kind of just look up and like collect myself a little bit. And I was like, is there anything else I need to look for? Did I?
You're not alone in this room. Anyone who wanted to come with you came with you.
Sure. Okay.
Lysandox is just like chilling, just like looking at the books. Just like, it's a library.
Yeah, I'm probably milling about for different stuff and occasionally checking my books.
And then I just look at Roz. Thank you, Roz.
You're very welcome. And she just kind of snatches the book from you, puts it back on the shelf. Will there be anything else you need from this section? I've been told that you specifically get full run of this room, except for the books on the top shelf.
See, now I want to go to the books on the top shelf. It's like, oh.
If you go to the books on the top shelf, I'll be forced to sick the golem on you.
Okay, well then I won't look up there. Can I have a gander at what's at eye level?
Yeah. Give me an investigation
Okay.
check. You're giving a gander, so
Library.
you're giving a gander,
Give it a
so
gander.
do perception.
Okay.
Library golem.
Sir.
look
Library
for-
golem.
Library golem. Oh, that's only an 11.
11? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just mostly like sensitive records based on various towns in the region. You see some military data as well on some of the higher shelves. And as you look up at the highest shelf, you can't quite make it out, but it seems
That's
like
a
that.
MK Ultra.
Say MK Ultra.
Well,
Okay.
thanks, Ross. I
I
think
need-
I'm good.
I need to pee real quick. You guys can chat among
Okay.
yourselves.
Okay.
Miles.
Okay, no, please. Now that the DM is gone.
Oh my god.
I lost my notes from last week, and it was everything about Esmeralda, and I cannot remember what I'm supposed to do with that character now.
She's just a council lady that you like. Based on
Like-
the description that Zane gave us, you know that that's her.
Yeah.
Okay, I identified her as all.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay, that's what I thought, but I was afraid that I'd missed like a plot point in there because I was so tired by the end of the last session. My notes, I legitimately don't know where I put them. I'm sure they'll turn up as soon as the session's over. But okay, thanks. Okay,
For sure.
I'm done now. I'm done.
Good.
I'm gonna
Who's
go
the
do
sponsor?
Yeah, Miles.
Miles.
Today's sponsor is Barefoot on Tap. Boxed sangria. Did I say that last
You
time? I said
did.
that last time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's okay. If it's that good, it's worth repping twice.
Today.
Maybe
we
they
are-
will rep us eventually.
Please.
Yeah.
Please. I don't even drink wine. Please.
Please sponsor us. If anybody in chat wants to sponsor us, just give us some money and we'll. The stream will actually just be about you.
Okay, I'm back. I don't want to know what was being talked about.
Oh, good thing.
Nothing. Nothing really.
Okay.
Literally,
Thanks
if
for the
you
bits,
guys
Steve.
give us enough biddies, we will make an OnlyFans called the Milk of Progress.
It's just gonna be pictures of us covered in milk and cream and white paint. Hiding everything tastefully, but that's just all it's gonna be.
Honestly, that was the most like PG place that my brain went to when you said that. Anywho. So, you're back in the main
Nice.
library now.
You want to rip and tear Lulu, baby.
I'm trying to listen in now to what Wes is saying in the other room.
What's happening with Wes?
I don't know.
Wesley. He prefers Wesley unless it's Wes.
Who is?
Did everything about me already? Oh, there are the bits.
They're like, let's do this.
Let's do this. Let's make it happen. Is that what we need to do? Is that what we need to do to get more subs and more bits? Is just make an OnlyFans?
I mean, I'll cosplay.
I mean, for every sub we get there, we can make them sub every month and get like tons of money. So
Yeah.
I mean,
And you
I'll
don't have to do
cosplay
like wasn't OnlyFans was made to be like a was intended to be like a Patreon type thing where
Yeah.
just like fund your favorite creator and then it like
Then it became
because
sex shit.
because you can do anything on there.
I actually think it's funny.
Got
I
a show on
think
Nickelodeon. Someone got a show on
Hey.
Nickelodeon.
So for the chat so far, we've got show from Nickelodeon.
I'm gonna run an ad break while we wait for him.
Make sure it's Nickelodeon.
For every
Every
sub
sub
you
you
get, there will
get.
be another submissive who'll do whatever the hell you tell him to, like a good little boy girl bitch.
I'm a
Oh,
boy girl
my.
bitch.
I'm just a bitch.
I'm just a brat.
Anyway, yeah, that's a weird fact of my life.
I'm a boy girl
Yeah.
bith.
Yeah.
Bith. Boy girl bith. Oh god.
So
What are you talking about?
Yeah, we were trying to figure out what you were saying in the other room,
You
Wesley.
can't hear us.
Breaking these.
Wesley, put on your ears.
Put on your ears! Put on your ears! Put on your ears! You need to get back here right now!
What did I miss?
So who has a show on Nickelodeon?
Oh, I was telling Dylan this story about how when I was like 14 or 15, I went to the Nebraska State Thespian Convention and I met Lucas Crickshank, who is Fred on YouTube.
Uh,
Oh.
And he
Oh,
asked
okay.
me and my 2 gay friends to go to his hotel room to hang out at a party he was throwing.
Oh,
Hmm.
milk of progress.
oh, you're frozen.
Wait,
Quest,
Wes! You paused. We need the rest of the story.
don't leave me hanging, West.
You mean to tell us
Fred,
Fred's
no.
name isn't Fred? Wesley.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
I guess he's gone. I'm kicking him from the chat.
All right, let's see who gets to go where.
Oh, yes.
All right, where are we?
In the same spots.
In the same spot? I'm in the
Oh,
same
oh,
spots.
yeah.
It's just Kaine, Luinnil, and Lysandox that don't exist anymore.
I don't exist no more. I don't exist. I'm on a different plane of it.
I'm just a kid, and life is a nightmare.
Nightmare.
I'm just a kid, and I know that it's not fair.
How does it?
I'm alone in the world.
How does it what?
I was gonna ask. How does it feel to not exist for?
I mean, technically, according to societal standards, I don't exist.
Apparently, according to the Twitch algorithm, I don't exist.
I mean, me on TikTok
Yeah.
either. So,
I make sure I like your videos with both the Clickety Clackety account and my account. I know you
I
exist.
appreciate it. I appreciate that because no one else does.
Oh no, he thinks his internet went out.
Oh no.
That's the worst thing that could ever happen in the wide world.
Okay,
Where's your bag?
none of our internet worked for like 2 minutes, and then it.
Oh.
I think, and then it
Very
came back.
weird.
Okay.
Well, welcome back. Anywho, what are y'all doing?
I'd like to look up books about Oxus, if possible. If there are any books about, like, the town.
Sure.
I would like to look for magic books.
Magic books.
Well, spell books.
Books.
All right. Give me a second.
I also kind of want to gaze over at the tall bookshelf. I'm not going to climb up there, which I totally could because my acrobatics is dumb, but I will definitely gander.
The library golem!
What's the point?
Oh no!
Oh no, someone's in the restricted section!
What's the
We're
point of
totally
having?
gonna come back in the middle of the night. Come on.
The library golem never sleeps!
What's the point of a library having a restricted section?
Ask the
I
Vatican.
mean, I worked in the rare book section at our college.
Well, because
library.
this is technically like one of the most secure buildings in the city, so they put like sensitive government documents here that like random people can come here and look at the library,
Okay.
and they just don't want like random people coming in here and just taking the census data for Meletis, you know?
They don't want people reading the Necronomicon.
Okay, so I'm pulling up information on Oxus. Just give me a moment.
Sorry, I smelled
Michael,
something
I'm
burning. It's
explaining
my
this to you, but I really want to see your reaction to the sentence I typed. I text.
That's
okay,
all it was.
so for,
Just like,
yeah. I was like, I see you Carmen Mirandaing in the corner, and he didn't know what that meant. So I wrote, "You're dancing like the banana hat lady."
that's brilliant. That solved it super fast.
Okay.
It's what is the... have you seen Hail Caesar? This is super off topic, but have you seen Hail
Yes,
Caesar, the
George
Coen Brothers
Clooney,
movie?
right?
Yeah,
I
there's
haven't
a...
seen that. No.
I need to see
like
that.
there's a cowboy actor who gets paired up Hollywood style with like a very like
Yeah.
banana hat lady style actress,
Carmen Miranda. Yeah.
and he's like, "Was that difficult juggling all that fruit on your head?" And I can't recall the line she says, but it's something like, "Yes, it's all about the head and the chest and the eyes and the thighs," and just like keeps going. It's great.
That movie's wild.
I love it. I
I know,
love
great.
that show. Ugh.
That's the kind of bizarre, like almost avant-garde kind of shit I like.
Absolutely.
So, Kaine, give me an investigation check.
Magic book.
Nat 20.
Nat 20? Alright, you find some, like, beginner's guide to magic spellbooks. You're not a wizard, so you have no idea how to translate any of it, but you you pull one, that, you look at it, Klaatu Barada Nitko, I think is what it was. I don't remember what that's from.
After pulling down this book and I see a lot of equations and stuff, I'm like, Luinnil, I found something for you! And I'm like, tottering over to you.
Yeah, the book.
It's 100 gold to borrow a spellbook. Roz screams at you.
Can I look at the spell book before I...
You
borrow?
can, but it's 100 gold to borrow it. Meanwhile, Micheal, you find like a small little, like Miletian Holdings book. You don't find a specific book on Oxus.
Okay.
You flip to a section, you find a section on Oxus. And
Okay.
it basically says that it's kind of a holy town of Afara. It is said it's often called the birthplace of democracy, but Meletis kind of poaches that title because Oxus is where Kineos was, and you see a couple more like squiggles of passages here and there throughout the entire thing. But it's a quiet town with a notably wealthy population, consisting largely of merchants who've retired from trade with large fortunes. It's like a nice little retirement town. It's on the coast, and it's like a nice little resort town.
That's it, man.
It's kind of
Game over, man.
it's kind of the
Game
Hamptons. It's a
over.
little bit like the Hamptons.
Oh, cool. It was intended to be the birthplace of democracy. Is that what you said?
Well, it's kind of is because the people who founded Meletis are from there. But
okay.
more recently, it's become kind of a resort town for like retired wealthy people, and there are and it's where the tomb of Kineos is, and there's many local legends about the tomb, mostly having to do with it inspiring people and giving people dreams of grandeur, and
yeah.
let's see, what else? Give me a second. Sorry.
So,
Now I just want to meet the library golem.
Just wanted
is he nice and quiet? Is he well read? Is at least he's a. At least
You
he's
don't
making
see
a
you don't
well-read
see a golem anywhere. That's the first time that any of you have heard of the library golem. You do notice
he's
that there are
focused.
like grooves in the ground in various places where it looks like
I look
like
at Kaine,
trapdoors could
Kaine,
open.
Do you speak golem?
I don't know. What does a golem speak?
Whatever its creator speaks.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, so
I
quietly.
Yeah.
I'm assuming the librarian I'm assuming Roz created this golem.
I don't think she did. She'd have to be an artificer. That just seems out of place. Do you want the magic book I found?
Give me another investigation check, Kihris. With advantage.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh my gosh. Well, we got the bad rolls out of the way. That's just that is unfortunately just a 5.
It's just a 5.
Oh my god.
I'm sorry.
We are not affiliated with any gangs here on Clickety Clackety Roll to Attackety.
Oh, why did that hit me in the funny bone? I don't know why.
Oh,
I
thank
laughed
you.
like
That's
that
genius.
little girl. Thank you so much, Miles. You are a gift.
Okay, maybe I need to leave chat for a while.
When the chat steals the show. Wesley, do you want the book I found? It's a magic book. Not
Yes,
a magic
please.
book.
I'm not gonna rent it.
Yeah, unless there's
Let's
a
be real.
really
It's
great
not borrowing
spell.
if it costs money. That's renting
Yeah.
a book.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna be like, I'm just gonna take a quick peek.
Mhm.
So I start thumbing through the spell book.
James.
Okay, you thumb through the spell book. It seems to be mostly stuff you already know. Stop me if there are any spells in here that you don't know. Thunderwave. Absorb
Nope.
elements. Protection from evil and good. Unseen servant. Chromatic orb. False life. Fog cloud.
What is chromatic orb?
Oh.
As you look through the
Chromatic orb.
as you look through the spell, it seems to be a kind of universal elemental spell where you just kind of focus elemental power into a like orb and you can throw it at things and you can pick what kind of element it is. It's basically just a ranged attack spell, does a decent amount of damage, and you can pick what element it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's got Charm Person in it, and then it also has Flaming Sphere, Locate Object, Snowball Swarm, and Cloud of Daggers.
Yeah, chromatic orb is the only one I've never heard of in that. So
Well, if you were to check out this book, you could pay money to copy that. You could pay money to get the book, and then you could pay money to copy that spell into your spell book.
Why would he have to pay money? Can't he just copy it?
No, it actually costs money to copy spells.
how much is it to have a spell copied?
It's 50 gold per level, per spell level. The Chromatic
Okay.
Orb is a first level spell,
It's a
so it'd be
first
50
level
gold.
spell.
So to check out this book and copy that spell,
150.
it'd be 150 gold.
Oh
That's
god.
very expensive.
Yeah, I'm gonna like.
It's a very good spell.
I know.
What's the exchange rate?
What do you mean the exchange rate?
What do you mean the exchange rate?
How much in USD would 150 gold be?
Don't ask. It's so I don't use like copper and silver, and so the exchange rate in my worlds is always ridiculously fucked. But it's supposed to be. Like, let me look it up.
Because whenever we go to the bar in his games, a beer or an ale or whatever it is costs 1 gold. So
Oh wow.
you know this. Joe Candle always goes to the bar.
Yeah. I guess like a beer is typically like $8, so if it's like 1 gold.
1 gold is like $10 then, if we want to just kind
I
of.
basically think that like 1 gold is like $10.
Oh my god.
1,800.
Technically, according to this thing, it's probably not correct, but according to this thing, a single gold piece is $311.
Jesus Christ.
That might be like a way too legitimized exchange rate. Like, we're gonna use the real exchange rate of actual gold.
I think that's probably what they did.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass. But I'm gonna be like, that looks really interesting, but I need to have my hair blown out in a week. And appointments made, and oh well. So I like kind of like close the book, and I'm just like, okay.
Okay. Yeah. Sorry.
Alright.
I didn't realize it was that expensive.
No, it's okay. Neither did I.
So here's the thing: is that you can find spell books in the world, but if you're just gonna go to the universe, go to your own library and pick out a spell book, you're gonna have to check that out.
Sure.
Right,
Mm.
but do normal
Is it less
people have to check
expensive
out
if it's
books
from
and pay
the-
100 gold?
For spell books, yeah.
For all spell books, or just the ones inside this like restricted?
All
room?
spell books. If you like
Oh,
buy a
jeez.
spell, if you
Why
buy,
are they not teaching us spells in class?
Well,
they technically
I ca-
kind of are, and that's how I'm justifying you gaining spells when you level up.
yeah.
Do we get library cards?
Yeah, you all have library cards. You can check out
Oh.
like you can check out most books. It's just if you have a book that has like a function, like teaching you spells and shit like that, they have to charge you money for it. Otherwise, people would just walk off with it and sell the book.
Sure.
Oh, yeah, that makes
Like
sense.
those are
Well, I'm
those are
gonna-
valuable. Those are valuable things. Like if
At
they
that point, can't we just buy the book off of the library and just pay the 100 gold?
what do you mean?
Like, why would we rent it for 100 gold? Like,
Well,
is
I
that
say
its monetary value when selling it on the street?
it's monetary
Is it- or
value.
just-
This is
This is so stupid. The monetary. Okay, as a DM, I don't want you guys to just go to the library every time you want new spells and just pull a book off the shelf and then get those spells. I want to make it. I want to incentivize you to find spell books in the world. Because if you just find a spell book in like an ancient ruin, if you're looking around, that is free. That is yours and it belongs to you. 100 gold, you can buy it. You can buy it from the. You can buy it from
Okay,
the
so
school.
it's not renting. Got
And
it.
I said check out.
Oh my god.
like how we're asking you of the logistics, which you probably haven't thought about.
No, I haven't. I haven't given any
Good
thought to this.
question.
I just don't want you to have a spell book for free.
If I check out a regular book and don't return it, will I have to pay the cost of the book?
Lysandox will meet the library and say it, so I guess we're going to the town.
Oh, I'm not done. Okay, so in IR,
Okay.
I guess
Okay.
not
So
IRL,
so here's
but
the
in
thing.
game.
Here's the thing. If you want to check out a book, it's yours for as long as you want because I don't fucking care. Late fees exist, but like over the course of the campaign, you're not going to accrue a
joking.
late fee until the end of the fucking semester. By
okay.
which point you'll be probably level 20. So who cares about late fees
Okay,
when you're
Luinnil-
blowing up suns?
Luinnil,
Oh,
please-
but Featherfall, James.
Wait, I have a question. Like school question. Are we gonna have a semester and then have like a spring break, then have another semester, then have like one episode where we all say what we were doing over summer break, and then
we all
come
go.
back?
No,
we all
you're
go to
gonna
South
play
Padre.
through summer break.
Oh no.
Can we have a Spring Breakers offshoot of this campaign?
Go to
I guess wish.
Miami.
I wish I didn't have my late fee. Oh god damn it!
Oh my god.
Oh,
Okay.
we haven't
okay.
gotten to the first bullet point.
I'm trying,
stand up,
Luinnil.
I know. I'm having fun.
Luinnil thanks Roz and leaves
You're
the
welcome.
rare book room.
You
And
hear her
he
mutter
goes
under
to
her
see-
breath. We really need to get rid of those spell books.
And then I go to like the history section just to see if there's anything about Oxus.
Yeah, Kihris has been doing that.
Okay, so I find Kihris there.
Yes.
I found a
Oh,
book.
no.
Hey, you should look at it. Actually, I'm gonna tell you though, as Kihris, you should look at it. I didn't really find anything because I rolled a 5 with advantage.
All right, give me an investigation check, just a straight one.
Me?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're the best of us.
I'm pulling up the
because
Wild
you're the
Magic
best.
Surge table because apparently there's gonna be a Wild Magic Surge in the library. I'm
Damn it.
debating putting my foot down and having. I'm debating putting my foot down and just having Roz go, no wild magic in the library.
Imagine, and she just stops the wild magic, and we're like,
Can we take you everywhere?
She is a level 20 PC.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
You said
I
a
knew
straight
it.
investigation, yeah?
Correct.
That is a 12.
All right, with a 12, you're looking through some of like the myriad like dumb legends about the tomb, and it is said that many treasure hunters have gone to Oxus to try and raid the tomb, because it is said that a powerful artifact called the Diamond Diadem is in the tomb of someone.
We learned about that.
The Diamond
did.
Diadem.
What is the book say?
We need one for the if we gotta beat the cult of joy.
The Diamond Diadem Demodorian.
We have to beat the cult of joy trying to grab shit and collect.
And the Argent Star and
Yes.
and
Who did
Aja.
you say it was buried with?
Someone.
Okay.
Someone.
Okay, this is a pretty light wild magic surge, but it's an annoying one. So,
Oh,
Oh no.
Thanatos,
Chicken.
while you're waiting around, you sneeze.
Oh no.
No.
You
Oh,
sneeze.
shit.
And
No.
and the floor in front of everybody is just covered in milk.
Oh, can you not make a dex save? To,
Everyone
try and
has
cover
to make a
his
dex.
nose?
No, everyone has to make a dex save or fall prone.
Wait. Question.
Yes.
Les was leaving the library.
Nope. You're here for this too.
Come on.
This happened before you left.
Can I make an acrobatics check and
No, you're making a dex saving throw. God damn it!
This is.
Sorry, everyone. I just
That's
missed
only a
everywhere.
27 though.
22.
19.
9.
Family Guy.
Luinnil, you fall flat on your face and take 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
The poor wizard.
Help him, he's squishy.
Dorothea and Eco also make the save.
Oh no.
Oh no.
And both...
Oh,
No, Eco passes, and Eco just, like, jumps on top of a bookcase. Whereas,
Trying to do.
and then Dorothea falls flat and takes 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
Yo, chat is wild today. Oh my god.
Yeah, I need... God. Wow.
Are you okay, Mort? Is this worrisome milk?
Yeah, don't touch it, I guess.
Okay.
Sorry,
Oh my god, your milk knocked me down.
sorry, I just milked everywhere, but...
You see Polemos over in the corner, and he just, like, casts Prestidigitation and just cleans it all up.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
Does this happen often at the library, Polemos?
I imagine we're quite loud for a library.
We're in the restricted section. Everything's
You're not in the
fine.
restricted
Okay, so-
section anymore. You came out into the main
No, we're
section.
not.
Oh, are we leaving then?
Yeah, let's get out of
Yes,
here.
let's-
Technically, yes.
Thank fucking Christ. Okay.
Donato's just
all the dust in this
library.
All the dust in this library is messing with my sinuses.
You guys gotta start cleaning more. Your books are dusty.
That's the idea. Source says theory.
Okay. So,
So we're leaving to go to Oxus. Right?
Yes.
all right.
Okay. We're going to Oxus. Are we taking our noble steed?
We have a bunch of horses at our disposal if we are making a trip for the weekend.
Sounds entirely fair.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's go get some horses.
All right. Let's go. And you guys all head out and gather up your horses. You see that Doglos still hasn't changed out of costume.
Buddy, you were so good. Are you still in character?
Oh, Douglas.
I can't speak with animals on myself.
I'm an elephant, and I never forget. Which means that I cannot forget who I am, which means that I must stay in costume.
What's he saying?
Wow.
What's he saying?
I don't know. I think we need to get him something to drink, because drinking helps people
You
forget,
know who
right?
Joglo sounds like, James? It sounds like
What does he
Gary,
need to
the
forget?
snail.
What does he mean?
Oh.
Mind your business, you sniveling peripherin.
Okay.
Oh gosh, did Douglas? Are you saying Douglas got loose again? and has been up to some shenanigans.
I'm sorry. I'm pulling stuff up. What were you saying? No, he didn't get loose. He's just been in here in costume, and it looks like some people tried to take the costume off of him. There's signs of a struggle in here. Yeah.
I like you as an elephant, buddy.
He's still in character. He doesn't want to take the costume off.
I can't do
Respect.
the I can't do that like I can't
It's
do
hard.
that elephant thing anymore. I normally can do it. It just sounds like a
So
fucking
just to
nightmare.
clarify for chat, we were talking about late fees, and now we're all elephants.
The clickety clackety, roll your dangity.
Go on, everyone at home, try it.
Guys, what is this session? What is happening?
We
I have no
haven't
idea.
finished the first bullet point. I swear to Christ. I
Alright, let's go.
swear to Keranos above.
While everyone gets situated on their horse, would like to pray to Nylia to make our trip go expeditiously.
Alright, make me a religion check. And what do you say is your prayer?
Hey Nylia, it's Kaine Astrapes. I don't know if you know multiple Kaines. But we're trying to get to Oxy because we
To
think one of our
Oxy?
friends.
We're trying to get into Oxycontin.
What?
Because we
Oh,
think
kids
one of
are
our
talking
friends
about it.
went missing and something bad's happening, and we want to get there and get back and do whatever shenanigans are gonna happen before the weekend's over. So if you can help the trip be really fast, that would be super great.
What was
Do
your
we
reli-
oxen to help us get to Oxus?
No, we have horses, Luinnil. Get with the program.
Oh.
It's 12.
We are gonna need Oxy clean if people keep sneezing like they did.
Hey.
Regan
sorry,
sounded like
okay?
JoJo Siwa to their goddess. What's up, everybody? It's Kaine here asking for another favor.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
What?
Okay.
I'm a Theoinator. Woo!
Okay! So, you all set off on the road. What was your religion check, Kaine?
At 12.
A 12. Beautiful. Thank you. You set off on the road. It's pretty uneventful. The evening starts to draw closer. Yes.
Where's our coconuts when you need them?
Oh man, I should grab those while I'm here.
Yes, grab your coconuts. Everyone grab your coconuts.
Wes! Wes! We got
So hot. I take off my robe and life and
So-
Luinnil.
So as night draws close, and you realize that your prayer may have fallen on deaf ears because you don't seem to be close at all. As
That's fine.
as night falls and it starts to rain. A vicious thunderstorm rocks the air. You can smell the electricity in the air. You can barely see like 10 feet ahead of you. As the
Would you say there's magic in the air?
Do you believe in magic?
I was this close to asking you if we're doing Breath of the Wild rules, and we all need to really take off our armor.
yes,
super
take off
fast.
your armor right now. And don't climb because you're going to want to kill yourself.
It's
Oh my
true.
God.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Ugh.
Anyway, you can barely see like 10 feet ahead of you. But as you like gallop into the forest, just kind of holding your cloaks over your heads, you notice a small campfire through the trees.
Man, the last time we went towards a campfire, we got, like, almost deaded.
Those guys had harpoons, and it's a no-go for me.
They had our bones!
Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god.
Let's just hope they're cute enough to harpoon me. Boom, boom. I don't know.
Okay.
Luinnil is
Well,
very
I'll
horny.
sneak up on them. You want me to go sneak up on them?
Sure.
All right, go take a look.
I can't sneak for anything.
It's fair.
So,
James, does Eco want to come with me?
of course I will.
Alright.
I'm already there. And he just like leaps into the trees, and he's gone. Give
I follow right behind him.
me a stealth check.
A 25 on stealth.
Both of you just shoomp up into the trees. As you get closer, you realize that it's a campfire, and there just seems to be a little hut, not like a little hutch almost, rudimentarily made, and you see a vagrant of some sort, just in rags. It's this this human man, balding with a nice. He looks kind of a rugged Idris Elba.
Ooh.
Overrated.
Sexy.
Overrated.
What? Wait. All right. Everything
Hold on.
has to stop because Wesley just said
I'm
Idris
sorry.
Elba is overrated.
No, hear me out. Hear me out. I'll take Denzel any day.
Over Idris?
Oh.
Why? No. Internet yeeted you for that. Your own internet yeeted you for that.
I don't like Idris Elba. I don't know what it is. He's too stern looking for me.
And Denzel isn't?
Denzel has a golden smile.
I don't remember ever seeing a picture of Denzel Washington smiling.
Go to the
Exactly.
90s. 90s Denzel.
He was
Idris
happy then.
actually has
I think he got really depressed after 2000. I don't know.
And Idris does music, and he is fine as hell.
I know, but he
Oh
just
my
doesn't.
God.
I don't, okay, body, yes.
Anyway,
No.
Idris Elba is sitting
know.
in his rags in the rain. And he's
He's a
just
very
sitting
good
there, and he
actor.
just looks like he's lost in thought.
I'm gonna tell Eco to go back and grab everybody, and I'm just gonna kind of slide down the tree and be like, "Hello," trying not to scare him and startle him. He could be dangerous. It's just a guy. It's just one guy.
As he's about to leave, actually, another person enters the camp. And you see this, ridiculously, World of Warcraft-looking armored human, with a sword and shield. He's not a human. I'm sorry. He's a centaur. With a sword and shield, and he just kind of clops over, and he seems to have brought some. He seems to have brought a little cup of something, and he sits down across from him. And he kind of looks up at the trees for a second, and then just looks back at Idris Elba.
I'm gonna stay in the tree and keep an eye on them in case they try and dip. Eco, do you want to go and grab everybody? And as soon as you guys get close, I'll join you. We can all walk up as a group. But I'm just gonna stay here if that's okay.
Of course. You guys are just kind of sitting in the rain, a little ways away from the camp, when all of a sudden,
We're almost at break.
who's this gonna be? Yeah, you know what? Lysandox, you get a tap on your shoulder. Oh, hello. And he's like, yes, so Kaine told me to come get everybody. It looks safe-ish? I don't know. There's an armored centaur. Can't even really see his face under his helmet, but, there's an armored centaur and a vagrant Idris Elba.
Oh, I know him.
Yes.
Oh, he's from The Office.
What office? There's a million offices, and anyway. Do they look non?
What's TV?
On Netflix?
On Netflix.
Of Meletis.
You know I don't watch TV.
They don't look
Okay.
threatening. They look like they're having some sort of conversation.
Oh, well, we can go talk to him.
Well, there's 5 of us and 2 of them, and we must fight. But
Did they have harpoons.
Yes, it looked like the centaur had a harpoon.
What?
Well, it wouldn't technically be a
Okay.
harpoon; it would technically be a spear. But I think I'm inferring what your grievance is with the concept of pointy objects.
Oh, well, that's very emotionally respectful of you. We can still go.
That's me, Eco, the emotionally respectful.
Emotionally respectful, goddamn Minotaur Batman.
Yes.
Yes, Kaine?
What am I eavesdropping upon as far as their conversation goes?
Give me a perception check. With disadvantage because it's storming like a motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Is that a natural pen?
It's nat 1.
Oh no.
That one, you can't hear you can't hear what they're saying.
I know.
And in your trying to listen, make a dex save.
Oh, God. James!
Isn't that one?
That's actually not that bad. That is a 27.
All right, so like you are like listening and you're like trying to lean over the edge of the branch and then you like slip on the wet branch and fall, but then like you like loop your legs around and swing yourself back up.
There's just in the background of these two people, these two sketchy looking people, there's just a
like it just falls down from the thing and just like swims back up. All right, and as you guys
Please tell me Kane's like, whoa, or something in there. Like, there's like a.
they both
vocalization.
look your direction and then just kind of go back to their conversation. And with that, we're going to take our break as you guys start
Oh,
approaching this camp.
Are we trying
Oh
to
no!
finish the first bullet point?
We
Oh,
have
God.
not we have just almost finished the first bullet point.
Great.
wonderful.
Great.
Took us
Love
2
that
hours.
for
Thanks,
us.
guys.
Oh my God.
Anyway, yeah, we'll see you guys back in 10 minutes.
All right.
Oh no, Chloe, the
Ah,
conversation.
and just hang out the rest of the evening.
Hello,
Y'all
everyone.
can hang out in my scary stories.
Welcome back to Clickety Clackety Roll to Attackety.
Well, it looks like I don't have eyebrows when I do that.
We have returned
Clickety-clackety,
to
give me
a,
that backety.
give me that crackety, what?
I said backety, but I see where your head's going.
That's where
Bickety
my-
clackety,
Good
let's
one.
throw it backety.
Let's throw it backety.
That's better.
Let's clickety clackety. Let's go to the love shackety.
Oh, I like that one.
Love shack, baby.
Clickety clackety, give my cheeks a smackety. Anyway, welcome back. We are gonna start our revitalized session with Michael Williams explaining
Oh,
why the Cats movie is good.
No, no.
I'm gonna explain why the Cats movie is not necessarily good, but why it's so very worth your time. So, context. I attempted watching Cats for the first time on the early days of YouTube when I was about 15, and rage quit watching Cats because, of course, at the beginning they're like, "What's a jellicle cat?" And as a impressionable 15-year-old, I was like, "I don't know, but I bet you're gonna tell me." And then they didn't, and then they continually didn't, and they were like, "But would you like to meet our friends?" And I was like, "I would if I gave a shit." Goodbye, Andrew Lloyd Webber. Goodbye. And then flash forward about 10 years, the Cats trailer comes out, and something clicks in my brain in the middle of this trailer, watching James Corden and Ian McKellen and Taylor Swift and Jason Derulo and Rebel Wilson and all these guys. And it was like a divine revelation. I was like, oh my God, there's no rules. There were never any rules for Cats. It doesn't follow any rule, not even for story. It just doesn't follow rules, period. I have to see this because I feel like I finally understand how to watch this movie. And complete honesty with the chat, 25% high, that's like a quarter joint before watching the movie, which I recommend. I feel like it's a good buffer for the movie. But to hear a full orchestra finally hit the riff for Jellicle songs for Jellicle Cats, slaps. And I cannot be convinced otherwise. Like the first string, like a full string section, because Jellicles can and Jellicles do. The effects are not as horrendous as people say that they are, because it's anthropomorphic cats. Like, I think we all knew what we were getting into when we even thought about watching it. Flash forward to Ian McKellen giving a stellar performance as Gus the Theater Cat, because his performance is not only like Royal Shakespeare Company grade because it's Ian McKellen and he chose not to phone it in, because he's licking a bowl of milk and warming up going meow 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 meow. Gives a subtle commentary on his generation of actors passing on theater to a less focused, more like social media oriented generation, and he and Judi Dench are giving us the reins of theater who don't understand what it was like to work to get to the position that they did. I shite you not, I almost cried during Gus the Theater Cat, and I'm confident enough to tell y'all that. Now, are Rebel Wilson good? Are James Corden good? And is Jennifer Hudson good? The answer to all those questions is no. However, if you want to see Jennifer Hudson be told that she has to be Anne Hathaway and Viola Davis in Fences at the same time and try to see her mitigate the two, then this is the movie for you. The only way that Memory could have been worse is if Fergie could have sang it, so I'll give you that. It could have been worse. But, understanding that the movie has no rules and you allow yourself to take you allow the movie to take you, you will, I guarantee, enjoy yourself. Understanding that there are no rules. And as someone who does not fully appreciate the stage musical, having a character that's the actual like viewpoint or like the sort of like audience double on how we experience the world is super helpful. And Robbie Fairchild's in it. For all you Broadway people, Robbie Fairchild serves as like the narrator cat. and does a phenomenal job in a movie where he did not have to.
Michael, this is the Q&A section. My mother wants to know, what about Taylor Swift?
Taylor Swift is Taylor Swift. If you like Taylor Swift, you'll like her
Fair.
in Cats. If you don't like Taylor Swift, you can't be satisfied by this. I think she's.
If you don't like
legitimately
Taylor,
trying, though.
if you don't like Taylor Swift, then you can't be made happy by anything. Is what Michael's trying to say.
I don't like
And
Taylor
it-
Swift. So
I don't
guess
like
my
Taylor
life is
Swift
sad.
either.
I
will
occasionally
say
like her
this.
music.
Andrew Lloyd Webber musicals only work if everyone is 150% in
Loud.
committed to the zany,
Loud.
immaterial stakes that he has set up in 7/8 time.
Yeah.
Like it only works if everyone in the movie is going full camp and trying their damnedest, and no one phones it in this movie.
Okay, so-
like, everyone commits.
So, thank you for that, Michael. Thank you.
Yeah.
Wow.
I would
Cats.
I would like to say I've been in Cats. And so
That's
yeah,
you.
It's
I
fun
was
as a
Rum Tum.
dancer,
I
will
was
say
Rum
that.
Tum. It's one of those
Nice.
shows that I say that you cannot understand unless you're in it. Literally,
Like
there is what?
like Shakespeare. Like
Very
Shakespeare.
similar to Shakespeare.
That's fair.
I feel like there's some people who don't act in Shakespeare who do like it, but yeah, kind of in that same realm. But I feel like if you go see Cats, you're going, what the fuck am I watching? When I go see Cats, I go, what the fuck am I watching? But when you're in it, you're like, I'm a cat. I'm in a skimpy outfit. This makeup is fucking on point, and I'm going to hump the shit out of my castmates, and no one can say anything because it's art!
Mm-hmm.
And
And hump they do.
And
hump
hump
they
they
do,
do.
James.
Give me a musicalized version of Aristocats any day.
I was in one of those when I was a
Everybody.
kid.
Also, dancer's point of view, real quick, just a point. Also, the Cats movie, when I haven't seen it yet, but I've seen clips of the choreography, and it's actually kind of great.
Yeah.
The choreography in the movie?
Yeah.
It's one of those things that I feel like I need to I want to give a shot knowing that it's Cats and that it's going to be bad, and like look for things to enjoy in it. I think it's like it's going to be the most like pleasant hate watch I've ever had in my life.
So we're going to.
Yes, we're
Wa-
going
have
to
a
we're going to
watch
have a watch
party.
party of the Cats
Oh,
movie.
Hell
no.
What's a jellicle cat?
They're never gonna say. They're never gonna say.
No,
You're
we'll
just
never.
gonna have to
No,
accept
they do
it.
tell you. They do tell you. Jellicle cats
Well,
are
they
black
tell-
and white. Jellicle cats are some other stuff that I don't remember because fuck the Jellicle ball. But like they're things. Cats are things. Jellicle cats are things.
Mm-hmm.
Pollicle
And they can
dog.
do
Pollicle
things,
dogs
too.
are also things.
Pollicle dog, woof, woof, pollicle dog, woof, woof.
Oh no, there's a song called "The Battle of the Peaks and the Pollicles," which is like about the Pollicle dogs,
Oh.
about the Pollicle dogs going to war with the cats, and the cats had a bunch of rats that like helped them in the war, and it's really weird. And what the fuck, T.S. Eliot and Andrew Lloyd Webber and whatever the fuck this is.
It's like the musical that we did, where everyone was a horse. Go watch it.
It's about
It's great.
it makes about as much sense. McCavity.
So we're heading to the
And-
to Idris Elba. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Starring Idris Elba. Idris Elba's
So-
in Cats.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
no.
He looks naked.
He
yeah.
looks
the
naked.
whole time.
Yeah, he looks because his fur
It's the
that fur
color.
is the same color of his like skin, so it just looks like a naked man.
So trench coat for the first like 2/3, and then he
Is
throws
naked.
that sucker up, and he is in the nude.
Oh
Wow.
god, let me
Well-
find this and put it in the chat.
Well, you have sold me, sir. I just did
Ah.
not think that I could be sold, and you did sell me. You sold me. As soon as I saw Taylor Swift, I was just like, no, I'm not watching this. But you know, there is. But
all the
anyway,
all the
chat.
promotional images of him look really really good. I'm trying to find one with him without the trench coat because I've seen that and that is just vile.
Yeah, it's very off-putting.
Can we please find the butthole edition?
And we're in an age of releasing cuts, so chances are, if you hashtag release the butthole cut, something will come down the pipe.
I have a sneaking suspicion I cannot find a picture of this because it looks too much like actual nudity, and my safe search is on.
And yet, chat, we found a sexy cow picture that we all looked at.
Moo moo moo. Talk about milk of progress.
Does anybody want to hear any breaking news about Batman?
Oh,
Yes.
yeah, here it is, here it is. Breaking news about Batman first, go.
Apparently, you know that Harley Quinn series? It's on HBO.
Yeah.
Apparently, they had to remove a scene of Batman going down on Catwoman because
I saw that.
DC didn't want that, and then people are talking. It's trending on Twitter.
There's
right
like
now.
a conversation
Oh, wow.
about because Harley the reason that Harley Quinn as a show is so what it is because like they're villains. And villains are allowed to get away with anything and can do things like that, but heroes apparently don't do cunnilingus. Apparently, heroes are not apparently not generous lovers.
Someone posted like, why does he have that cutout around his mouth then?
True.
So he can drink. Wait, no, he's not a cat. He's a bat. Never mind.
He's not an Angelica cat.
Okay, so I shared Idris Elba naked in the chat,
Thank
and
you.
it's so unnerving. It's
That's
so.
what we all need.
It just looks
God.
like shiny Idris Elba skin. Like.
Wow. That is not the sexiness.
No, it's not sexy.
It's not
Yikes.
sexy. I really thought it would be because it's
It's
Egypt,
rough.
and I'm
Rough.
very disturbed. right now.
Ah, yuck,
My
yuck,
God.
yuck, yuck.
My God. Okay. All right. Just. Okay.
The Napoleon of crime, ladies.
The Napoleon of crime, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so back in Theros, we are in the midst of a horrendous storm, and the party is approaching a naked Idris Elba, and covered just by like a ragged shirt and a loincloth, and this like ridiculously shiny armored centaur with a helmet to the point you can't see his face. And you're all approaching.
Yes,
Yeah.
I climbed down and joined the party.
As you do,
coming.
the centaur man goes, "Halt, evildoers! Well, are you
I don't
evildoers? I don't know if you're evildoers, but you came out of the woods
We're
like
not
evildoers.
Evildoers.
We're so good. We're so
students
good.
from the Dakacia.
Oh! You are from the Dakacia, the Hero Academy! Of course!
Yes. Yes.
Wonderful!
Yeah.
It's wonderful to meet you!
And Idris Elba just kind of looks. I'm just gonna call him Idris Elba now.
Please, please.
Idris Elba just kind of looks up at you and just goes,
Yes. Hello. Welcome to our little encampment.
Wait, what
We
time of
mind
day
it.
is it?
"It's like it's probably sometime around 7 or 8.
Okay.
Yeah,
You made it sound like it was dark.
it is dark.
Oh, the storm.
You made it sound like it was very dark.
It is very dark.
Wait, who are you?
Hmm?
Well, you're just humble travelers. And we just kind of got caught in the storm. Would you like to share our little hutch?
Sure.
Thank you.
Yeah, sure.
Excellent! Under the hutch! Everyone, under the hutch!
Uh,
Now!
like if it's-
Yes,
Tie my horse to something and I get under
Right.
the hutch.
Yeah, you can sit by the fire, Douglas. Don't bite the man.
What a magnificent beast! Oh, if only I had human legs and I could ride this beast to the ends of the earth!
And he immediately goes and starts petting Douglas, and Douglas starts kind of like glistening.
He starts what?
Glistening.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Oh, that's normal. That's fine.
We
Oh,
don't have to take our clothes off.
So Idris Elba turns to you and goes,
Since you're here, I was hoping that maybe you could solve a little puzzle that I've
Are
been
you having a
working on.
friendship problem? We can help with that.
Yes, our friendship is just fractured by the fact that he won't hang out with me and have a fun hunt with me because he's stuck on this goddamn puzzle.
Oh, well, what's the puzzle?
Maybe if you stopped and helped him with his puzzle, you guys could solve
I'm
it
no
together.
good at puzzles. I'm a man of action.
He's like a Johnny. I'm gonna like look over at whoever's next to me, and be like, he's like a Johnny, but he's so scary.
Who walks at once in shadow and starlight is mortal and yet divine, a concept and yet a creature.
Are you talking about?
Go.
Good.
Who walks at once in shadow and starlight is mortal and yet divine, a concept and yet a creature.
Are you talking about Nyxborns?
I was about to say Nyx.
Nyxborns, of course! That makes complete and total sense, thank you. You have solved our friendship problem.
You have
Yeah,
it.
you know what they say.
You have inspiration.
It was magic.
Oh, sweet.
Well, now he has double inspiration.
Yeah.
'cause he
Yeah.
got one from chat
No,
earlier.
doesn't
Hey.
It
stack.
doesn't stack. It doesn't stack. So I'll give it to
Which
you,
one?
Lysandox, because you came up with it next.
Which one lasts longer? How long does inspiration gifted in chat last?
Until the end of the next session.
Brilliant. Thank you.
Excellent.
Nice.
Nice.
I really appreciate your help. I'm willing to go into the forest now, friend.
And he just reaches into his shirt and takes out this little clasp, this little tin clasp in the shape of a dragon, and just kind of leaves it on a stump in front of him, and he just walks off into the woods. And the guy goes, "Oh, what now?"
Well, I have a... Listen, I'm actually ready to go hunting in the middle of the storm.
Immediately, the storm stops. And he goes,
Seems like the gods want you to go hunting with your friend.
he smiles at you, and you can kind of see through his helmet now, and you can kind of see his smile, and you can see his eyes glistening like bright blue. And he goes,
Tell me, before I go, tell me of the most
amazing, fulfilling, and triumphant victory that you have ever had.
Wait, all of us or just as a team?
As a team, decide. Because you get one story to tell me, and I want to hear the most amazing
when
victory that
we're-
you've had.
When we fought the giant. When we
Say it
tried
with
to help-
exuberance, goddammit!
I was saying meta. This was meta. When we helped Cosmo figure out his god and we fought the giant.
That Perforos sent down to
Yeah,
us.
I think that one was
yeah.
the most epic, to be honest. That and our trials were pretty epic too.
True.
That was epic.
Trauma caves.
I
mean,
still have
we
the
also-
brochure.
Also, when we were in the basement fighting,
The smoke monster.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, that was pretty epic. Epic moment.
Then tell the story.
So which one are we?
Let the bard tell a story.
Let the bard
Yeah.
tell it. Yeah, let the bard.
Tell him a tale. Tell him a tale.
Which one do we want to tell?
I already gave my 2 cents.
Which one
I
did
could
you
do
say?
I said the giant that the god sent down when we helped Cosmo picked his god, and the other god that he didn't pick sent down that fire giant that we took down.
Do we need to tell that one?
Sure.
I mean, it's the most epic, like, hero-y thing we've done. Let's be
All right.
honest.
I take out my loot. and I strum. There once was a group.
I'm into metal! Can you sing this like a metal song?
Oh, okay.
I cast thaumaturgy on him to make his voice boom.
Da-dun, da-da-dun, da-da, da-da-dun, da-da-dun, da-da, da-da-dun, da-da, da-da, da-da-dun, da-da. There was a group of heroes chosen by gods, and they helped another choose his god, and then another god sent down a giant, and then we fought him, and now he's dead. Da 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 da. He's dead. Da 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 da. We fought a giant. Da da da. Bow. Thank you.
Quite excellent! You're a very talented musician. Now, tell me, what did you feel when you felled the savage beast? And he spits all over you. Bitch.
Well, technically, the only one that fell through the beast is this one, and she points to Kihris.
Kihris! Well, you don't know he didn't know your name.
You!
And he canters over to you and like picks you up by both shoulders and he says, "Tell me, look in my eyes and tell me how it felt to sink your blade into the foul monster and pull it out as the blood sprayed over your skin and you saved lives. How did that feel?"
Kihris is trying so hard not to instinctively cry.
I feel like this is a follower of Mogus.
Or a Roas with an armor.
Give me a religion check at this very moment, Kihris.
As
Oh,
he
okay.
holds you by your shoulders.
Yeah, can I
And
do it with
stares into
advantage
your
because he's
soul.
staring into my soul? Yeah.
You're only getting this because he's staring into your soul and because of something you said.
I see. Please, 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 please. Oh, no, that's not gonna do it. That's a nat 1, baby.
Oh no! Yeah, never mind.
Okay, well, at least I'm not crying or pissing myself. I'm
Make
gonna
a
go.
constitution check to make sure.
Okay. Hang on. Thank God for all those aura of protection boosts. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm not peeing myself. If anything, just a little came out, but not.
No,
not
nat one,
Um,
you pee yourself.
Oh damn it! I was like, it was equal parts. It was equal parts. Awesome, like angry, cool, and then also terrifying at the same time. Like you're peeing yourself and you just can't stop. You know, like a flood is coursing through you, like that. It felt like that.
He kind of
Equal
looks.
parts
He,
that.
he looks down at the growing puddle beneath you, and he kind of like sets you down in it. And you don't pee yourself. It's okay. You don't pee yourself. It's okay.
I was gonna counter into like, if fish pee in the sea all the time, then like Triton probably pee in the sea all the time. Like but that's a later thing.
Kihris pees in pools. Everybody remember
Absolutely, you can
that.
ask a question.
Well, we all went swimming a couple of sessions ago, so now we know.
Well, not around people who, you know, it's like a Triton thing. So
Everybody
around
pees
people
in pools. Come on.
No! Ew!
Look, sometimes public bathrooms are fucking gross.
That
Anyway.
is true.
Anyway,
I've never peed in a pool, but I've done other questionable things in a pool.
you shat in a pool?
I mean,
No. I've like had sex in a pool.
Oh yeah.
same. It was not pleasant. I'll never
No.
do it
It's not
again.
pleasant.
It's not fun.
It's not. It's like, ooh, we're wet. Let's do this.
those. I want to pick up the dragon pin and ask the guy about it.
Well, how does he respond to
Hold
the?
on. Yeah.
how does he respond
before
to
that, I'll get to that. Before that, he says to you, Michael. He's like, "Quite excellent.
Oh, thank God.
What I recommend is that you celebrate your victories every single day. You drink to them. You party to them. You fuck to them. To your victories.
Wait, we party and fuck every day?
Yes!
Okay.
As long as you've had a victory that day. And if you haven't had a victory, then what life are you living?
Oh, so you have to... there's not a carryover on victories. You have to have a victory.
You have to have a
celebrate.
victory every day to celebrate it. Every day.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I like that philosophy.
Remember,
I like that.
Victory be getting out of bed.
small victories count sometimes if that's a victory to you, but the bigger the victory, the bigger the lay, the bigger the party, the bigger the chug of wine.
Oh.
But
Victory party. Yeah.
Yes, victory
we should have a
parties.
victory party.
and he set you down and he just goes, just remember, always, to remain courageous in the face of evil. Remember who your allies are, and remember that they are not just tools. They are your victory. Without your allies, you are nothing. Your victory would not be possible. Kihris, Nemosath.
He knows my last... like, super obvious. He knows my last name. Can I... Is it cool if I say how cool you are? Oh, I
Of
ruined
course
I
it
ruined
is!
I'm sorry.
Of course it is! I am the coolest motherfucker in the universe!
Yes, you are! I couldn't even dream of arguing with you on that.
Mr. Cool motherfucker of the universe, who are you?
A humble traveler. And he pulls out a little pin in the shape of a bowl and hands it to you, Kihris.
Nice. I'm just gonna try to fasten it to my armor somewhere.
He looks at you, Kaine, and you what did you say? You asked
I'm
about-
like pointing at where he's left it and like staring at it.
Oh, he probably left that as a gift for you. Just go ahead and keep it.
Are you sure?
You seem like you like dragons, Kaine.
This guy's awesome. This guy.
Well, if he wants it back, he can just send some.
If he
milk
wanted it
and
back,
stuff,
if he wanted it back, he would come and get it. Don't worry about it. It's probably fine. Anyway, I'm going to go hunt. Huzzah! And he just like takes out his spear and gallops off into the woods.
What does yours have on it?
Mine's got a bow, and if you get the light on it just right, it reflects on the wall.
Oh, look at that! It shines off the trees. Mine's a dragon. I think it. You want to wear it, buddy?
I told you, Regan, you can't give inspiration to other players.
Oh, he did so good.
It was a good song.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? That's true. You have inspiration. I'll give you inspiration.
My giving inspiration is my recommendation that James gives inspiration.
So you can just say that to me, and I will probably do it.
I have too many channels.
I have 24.1k channel points right now.
Noise. I'm behind.
Yeah.
That's
I only have
24 wild
1,000.
magic surges.
You guys
Yeah.
need to watch our other streams if you're not part of them.
Well, I
That's the
can't
way.
do anything if I'm in all of them, James.
That's true. That's very true. Anywho,
So,
Wesley, are you
these-
there?
Yes.
Quest.
Wah.
I feel like he is.
Quest.
Why are we honking?
His thing is just out.
Huh.
Oh, hey.
There you are.
Hi, welcome back.
Sorry.
It's alright.
Sorry.
No,
I think
Cool.
there's some like issue with Discord on my end.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so this is a funky jam, but this is not the right fucking music for this.
I got it. Okay. Actually, wait.
I can definitely find one when I get back to New York.
Find a what?
A dragon pin. I'm sure
dragon
I
pin.
have one. But is it a cow? It doesn't.
No,
count.
it
It's
is
not
a
a cow.
No, I don't have a cow pin. I have a Freebirds pin.
They're
For all you
collectible-
Texan fans out there.
They're collectible god pins.
This will have to do.
Wait, who's the god of dragons? Nico Bolas?
No.
No, okay.
I would know that the bull is Erois, yeah?
Yep.
Would I have to roll for that?
The dragon is Keranos.
Ah. I met, and the pin says, I met Erois, or I met Keranos, and they gave me this badass pin!
It's collectible god pins. They serve
Big
no...
letters. I met Keranos all around.
They-
And it was badass.
The Disney World mechanic!
Alright. So
Gotta get an autograph book.
the storm has cleared up. And it's already morning.
Wait, I never made a check. Do I have to?
No?
Are we supposed to go to bed at any point?
Yeah, what's happening right now?
Do we
That
feel
was
tired?
good.
No.
Do we?
You, in fact, have gained the benefits of a long rest.
Ooh.
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 We gotta hang out with those guys more often.
Those
I should-
guys are awesome.
I should take my medicine though.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
you do that.
Mm.
How many pills are in that container?
Enough.
Enough. Okay.
Mm.
He has a whole medicine bag filled with pills. Better not get separated from it.
Put it on a bungee.
Oh.
Put it on a
Put
bungee.
it in the bag of holding.
Put it in a bag of holding.
Yeah, we have a bag of holding.
Do you have a bag of holding? Yeah, you do.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
you gave us one.
Yeah, you do.
Alright.
Um,
Anywho.
Let's get back on the road. This was weird. There
Did
she goes
everybody-
to her horse.
Did Dorothea come with us? I know Eco did, but
Oh yeah.
Dorothea is with you, and she just kind of like this entire time was just watching the centaur man, and as soon as he was about to leave, she like reached out and was about to say something, but she couldn't bring herself to say anything.
Dory, do you want? Oh gosh. Dory, do you want my pin?
Well, you know who that was, right?
Yeah, he is intense, but very cool.
wait,
Yeah,
are those
I
the
would
gods?
too.
Or did we meet a god?
I
If
think we met two.
if I had to guess, I would say that yes, we did, but that was definitely Iroas. They seem to have blessed our journey here.
Nice.
Who prayed?
Oh.
Did you pray?
Not
I prayed
before.
to Nylea.
Why would they just be out here?
I don't know, but they seem to have taken interest in us. I guarantee you that if that was Keranos, then he knew the answer to that question. So, I don't get why he would ask. But maybe he wanted to test us, I guess. But I would hold on to these pins. They might be useful at some point. You might classify them, put them in the key items pocket of your inventory.
Oh, you don't want it?
Ah,
I'm not worthy. He didn't approach me. And it's fine. It just means my victories haven't been as good as yours, and I need to have some victories of my own.
ooh, you be cut
Okay,
out.
well. If you-
She said, I just haven't had as many victories as you have, and I need to have some victories of my own now.
Okay. Well, if you want it, you can have it anytime you want it.
I don't want anything I haven't earned.
I respect that. I didn't earn it. I paid myself.
Is that canon?
It's not canon.
It's canon.
Not
It's canon if
Not
Kihris
canon,
wants
it's-
it to be.
I don't think it's canon. I think there are too many questions that get raised by that.
Yeah, there's a lot of questions, and Kaine would have been very uncomfortable. Like, we have
You peed on a god!
I was nervous. He grabbed me.
I like the idea that Kihris is the kind of person that when he's upset, he starts going to the, Mia, I lied.
I lied. I'm a liar. Oh
Okay.
gosh. All right.
Well, Lysandox is on her horse, ready to go.
Okay. As you guys continue,
Ready to go.
Let's see.
Oh.
You come across the town of Oxus. Very, very nice. Large, like 3-story buildings. You see magnificent gardens in front of almost everyone. There must be houses for at least 1,000 families here. But curiously enough, you don't see very many people walking the streets. In the center of town, you see a massive, kind of Parthenon-like building, with a fence built around it. That Dorothea points out and goes, well, that's probably the tomb there. And you notice, give me a group, perception check.
All of us?
One of you.
So, wait,
One of
how
you
do I-
speaking for the whole group.
What's this perception?
Mine's a 12.
Mine is it's a +8.
And it's a plus.
Yeah, you should
Okay.
Miles, was yours a mustache or a piercing?
A mustache.
Okay.
Wait, who's
What?
doing it?
We were nose gozing.
Oh, whoops.
No, you were the person with
no,
the
we were-
best perception.
We were
Oh,
just
okay.
eliminating
I
ourselves from
didn't know
consideration.
y'all were being so vague. Okay.
You're the best of us. You should do it.
The best of us.
Okay.
The fate of the world relies on this. 18. Okay. You notice that... I'm sorry, my music's going crazy because this app isn't as easy as the other one. Just give me a second.
Can't nobody tell me nothing.
Tell me nothing.
Okay. So, many of the houses, on second glance, appear abandoned or dilapidated. Some of the gardens are overgrowing or dead.
Yeah, I don't have speak with plants yet.
You notice a couple of buildings as you kind of walk through town that draw your attention. You see an inn called Dreams and Drams. You see a library, a church of Afara, a smithy called Smelt It Dealt It, and a whole bunch of other places. I could continue, but it depends on what you want to find. You see clothing shops, a general store, barber shop. You do see a clinic that appears to be quite busy. The doors are kind of like revolving almost. It's kind of the center of activity almost in the town. Most of the people you see there seem to be coming in with like limping or like clutching an arm.
Do they look milk of progressy?
From this distance, no. It looks more like physical injuries. Like you see a couple
Okay.
people in casts. Like people coming out seem to be in casts and and braces and things like that.
Okay.
Shall we inquire within?
Methinks yes.
Where are you
Sure.
gonna inquire within?
Probably the hospital first, right? To
Clinic.
see why all these people are hurt before we just.
Maybe
mean, we
also
can-
find like a local sheriff or something. Local hero.
There is a
Sure.
there is a town hall.
Perhaps, yeah. Maybe the town hall would be better. Yeah.
Or maybe, I don't know, we could probably figure out what's like going on right now, like, because everyone seems to be hurt.
That's true.
It's probably good
True.
to know what the hell is going on right now before we like continue anywhere else.
True.
Then we could help.
Get it
if
from the
need be.
people first.
Dorothea and Eco go.
We're going to investigate at the inn. We're going to see if we can ask some questions around town and see if we can
Okay.
locate the person that we're looking for.
Okay.
And they kind of like nod and head off in another direction. As you head into the town hall, it smells.
Oh, not the town hall. We
Not
go
the
to
town
the
hall,
Oh,
the
yeah,
clinic?
clinic.
Clinic?
My bad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it smells like
Mhm.
it smells homey, very sterile. It's you don't get the sense that there's any like really violent injuries going on here. Just a whole bunch of alcohol, a whole bunch of people getting various injuries wrapped, and you see one doctor running around tending to at least 20 people.
Oh gosh.
Um,
Can we help?
Yes, you could hang out outside, and then we'll come to you as soon as you reach the end of the line. I'm sorry,
We're not sick.
You're
We're
not.
not hurt.
Well,
We're tourists.
You're
Yeah.
tourists in Oxus.
Kinda.
Oh, so you're here for the okay. The tomb is closed by order of town hall. No one is supposed to go near it. But you can get a drink at the inn until that passes if there's something going on. Anything else I can help you with? I've got-
Why is
Uh,
everyone hurt?
Yeah, for a small town, what? Yeah, it seems strange that everyone.
It's
Is it in
mostly
and out of the clinic?
mostly minor accidents, people falling, bumping into things. Been a few animal incidents, a bunch of people getting bites taken out of them by something. Yes.
Her saying that, can I look around and take a look and see if anyone in here or like coming in has a bite mark? Because I'd like to see if I can identify the bite mark.
Sure. Yeah, you see a person that has like a big chunk taken out of their side.
Ooh, I'm so sorry. Here's a good berry. And as they munch on that, can I go ahead and take a look?
Sure. Make me a medicine or nature check.
Medicine or nature, you said?
Mhm.
Nature. 17?
The bite mark is so with a 17. You notice that two people are right next to each other with very similar injuries, and one injury, they're about the size of like a shark bite. They're very large.
I figured.
But one of them has like serrated teeth marks, and the other one has like very flat like horse teeth marks, but they're about the same size.
So
Gators.
gross.
Douglas isn't that big.
We look out the window. He's just
But you do not.
munching on
But you
half
do
a
not know
person.
any. You do not know anything that has like a tooth pattern like this.
Okay, I hope the both of you feel better.
Lysandox will continue to ask the doctor, did all of this happen in the course of a day, 2 days, a week?
Well, it's been happening for the past couple of weeks actually. But it's never been this bad. I mean, it was kind of a running joke that Oxus was kind of the town of dreamers in more way than one. People daydream a lot, just kind of stumble and run into things. And the forests around here are dangerous, but specifically probably in the last week or two, it's been really bad. But it's nothing like out of the ordinary. I'm just guessing that maybe one of the gods is trying to fuck with us or something. Maybe Farrakha and Afara at war. I don't know. It could be anything.
Farrakha tends to do things like this, yes.
What's like the
Or
main
Nylea is causing the beasts to attack. What'd you say?
I've never
What-
seen a beast.
What
like
is the
this.
main demographic of
What is
Oxus?
that? What is
Th-
Are
it's
they mostly elderly?
there's a lot of elderly people. Not like
Okay.
elderly and frail, but it's mostly like retired people, like retired
It's Fort
merchants.
Lauderdale. Okay.
Ah!
No.
It's
I
just
love you.
corn on the
That
cob.
was great.
God.
That was great.
Just running a silent experiment in the background, seeing what could possibly have made that bite mark. It's like, no, I'm like,
With a 17, I'll say that the serrated one looks consistent with a Hydra.
Mm.
Oh no, are we finally gonna fight the Iron Scale Hydra, James?
What? What?
That's meta
I did
knowledge
not
from the
sign up
actual
for this.
Theros game.
We're not. Are we by the sea?
Hydras aren't sea monsters.
Nah.
Oh.
They're like
Oh.
swamp and forest monsters.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
You're thinking of
Okay.
Krakens.
I am thinking of Krakens. Yep.
Both
I
have
confused a Hydra for a
both
Hydro.
both have a
race
lot
alien.
of flappy appendages.
Flailing, lots of flailing.
Lots of flailing appendages. So the church, you hear outside, bing, 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 from the church bell.
Do you want to go, Luinnil?
Sure. Why not?
All right. Well, thank you. If I'm just gonna get back to my work now. Thank you. And she just kind of goes.
Let us know if we can offer any like magical healing help. A lot of us are pretty good at that.
That would
Oh, yeah.
that would probably be appreciated. But to be honest, most of these are just people falling down and people
Oh.
getting hit. These rougher wounds, I would really like to take some time to look at to see if I can determine what's actually happening in town.
Okay.
But it's fine. It'll be fine. Excellent. So, the bell rings and you walk outside, and you go across the street and you see a priest kind of like closing the door and leaving. Oh, hello.
Hi!
Hi.
Hello.
Are you here for? Are you here for something? Service ended about an hour ago.
Oh, wrong bell. Okay.
Well, that was the noon bell.
Oh. Sorry we missed it.
You didn't need to miss anything. It's fine. If Ara doesn't appeal to everybody, but it's up to us to individually decide what governs our lives, and that's what Ifara believes in. Anywho, can I help you in any way, shape, or form?
I don't know.
Why? What? I forgot why we're here.
Have you seen a centaur?
Seen a what?
A centaur?
Right.
Well,
Thank you.
of course, we have a couple of centaurs in town. Why?
Well, we think one of our centaur friends went missing, but we don't remember. It's at least one of the students at the Dakacia, which is where we're from. We're heroes in training.
We've never had
Have
any.
you seen anybody?
We've never had any students go to the Dakacia, as far as I'm aware.
Well, I'm just asking if you saw
Well-
a centaur that doesn't live here pass through perchance.
Or anybody by the name of Kalor?
Oh, Kalor, yes. Yes, Ananias Kalor. He's a very, very, humble devotee of Afara. He hasn't come to service in a while.
Do you know where he lives? Maybe.
Give me a persuasion check.
Gonna have to go good cop, bad cop on his ass.
It's a
Uh-oh.
bard
On
with
the priest.
persuasion.
On the poor
Ooh.
fucking
Yeah.
priest.
That's,
I had players threaten priests' lives before, and I was like, "What the did you think was gonna happen if you did that? You dumbasses!"
That's a 26.
Yeah, it is.
Well, of course. Yes, I believe that his house is the third one down. Yes, he lives there. He lives there alone. His wife died a few years ago, but
Oh.
he's a very, very kind gentleman. Tell
Does
him
he
to
have a
come to
dog?
tell him to come to service. What were you gonna ask, Kaine?
The same thing that Autos is
Okay.
gonna ask. Did they have any kids?
Yeah.
No, they never had any
Oh.
children.
Is your brain hurt right now?
Mine?
As you
No.
say that,
Oh.
you notice that he has a single tear starting to fall as he says that, but he doesn't look at all like fazed by it.
Huh.
All right, well,
my dude.
All right. So apparently, oh God. All right. So I forgot to drink.
I don't do that. I don't do it.
So, so what are you doing?
Nah.
Yeah, let's go down to his house.
Yeah,
See.
let's go.
You wander down the street to this very, very well-appointed estate. It's smaller than the other ones. It looks kind of utilitarian, just 2 stories, with a very modest garden that's mostly there to say, "Hey, I have a garden." Still nice, but yeah. And it also looks a little dilapidated. But you do see a centaur kind of working in the garden, just kind of watering some plants as you walk up to the gate.
Hello, sir.
Hello.
Hello. Yes. Yeah. Please. Please come in. Come in. How can I help you?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's just the garden. I'm not gonna let you inside the house quite yet, but I can let you in the garden.
We're looking for Kalor.
Oh, yes, that would be Anolaeus Kalor at your service.
Hi.
How can I help you?
We were just
Did you raise your hand, Victoria?
No, Lysandox was just doing her awkward wave.
Okay.
We Oh.
No, you go for it.
We are from the Dacacia in Miletus. I'm not sure if you're familiar.
Oh, so you're from the Dacacia.
We are from the Dacacia.
The Dacacia.
The Dacacia. With the Papagino.
Did I say my name was Anolaeus? It is actually a Mario. Oh, God.
Oh, so you have a brother, but not a daughter.
So
Is
he
your
goes,
wife's name perchance Peach?
yeah, so, yeah, the Dacacia, it's an honor. It's an honor. I've heard wonderful things. I heard there was, like, a terrible attack. I wanted to make my way over to the show that you guys were having, but, I don't know why I would. I have a garden to tend to, and I don't live in Miletus. So.
They probably took archival footage. If you want it that bad, we can get it to you.
I mean,
I'd probably appreciate that.
Everyone really seemed to enjoy it, so it might start touring with new actors. Like Pickleton.
From what I understand, there wasn't an established script for it, so I feel like that would be kind of difficult to replicate.
yeah, it was more of
That's
a devised piece.
It really was.
Anyway, so what can I help you with?
Could we show you something inside the house?
Yeah.
Nothing dangerous, we swear.
Sure.
We are international businessmen.
Anything-
No, I just something that you might find interesting.
Okay. All right. Right inside. At this moment, you feel pain on your arm, Kaine.
Kyra!
Make me an make me a straight intelligence check.
Oh my god, that's so bad.
Oh
I don't
no.
know what it's plus, but I rolled a 4, and that's either +1 or +2. I totally try and slap it off like it's Kairos just biting at me, because he does.
You see carved into your arm, and you are holding your knife. But you see carved into your arm, your knife still dripping with blood. You see, run.
Beware.
Sorry, you cut
Run.
out. What did you say?
Run.
I'm grabbing whoever's closest to me by the wrist.
I don't know who it would be.
Mm.
I think I would be towards the front since I'm the perception buff. I don't
That's
know.
fair.
I'll look.
Okay.
What's up? did you do that?
I didn't do it. I thought it was Kihris. I don't know what's going on.
Oh my gosh, that's so weird.
I'm gonna stay out in here in the garden, okay? You guys have fun in the creepy old house. I'm gonna stay out here, okay?
Okay.
no,
Do we
you're
have a
okay.
cloth? Do you have any paper towels?
You have some gauze. I'm gonna go to the hospital. That's probably a good place for me to go, right?
Yeah. Oh
I'll
no.
have some gauze. I can dress it myself.
Yeah. Here, Can we keep this so that they don't assume
Yeah, I've got
that
short swords and
gotta get
everything.
some?
Yeah.
Okay. I just. Oh gosh. There we go. There we go.
Blood that finally wipes off.
All right, so you're staying in the garden.
Mhm.
The DM is asking,
Well-
are you sure?
I turn to Mr. Horseman. Is it okay if I sit in your doorway with the door open? Are you okay with flies?
We don't really have much of a fly problem here. It's fine. It'll be okay.
I'm just gonna
Yeah,
sit
make
down
yourself
in the
comfortable.
doorway.
Make yourself comfortable.
Just...
Kairos has leaped into the bag and he is hiding.
Hey, I wanted to hold you, but okay, it's okay.
You can't get him out.
I know. I'm just patting the bag.
I'm
also totally gonna feed him a piece of lamb, just in case somebody else needs it. Oh,
He hums as he goes to the kitchen, and he just says, "Can I get you guys anything to drink? Maybe some water, some wine, anything like that?"
Oh,
I'm okay.
wine would be
That's
great. I'd love some wine.
I'll get us a bottle of
Lysandox.
wine. It's a little corked,
Elbows
but
and autos.
it's a little corked, but it'll be fine. And he
Oh,
goes, and he gets some wine and he pours it in a glass and he kind of leaves it on the table
What
in front of you.
business, Kihris? I mean, not Kihris. See,
Well, what is business?
I-
What? I'm a merchant. Are you a merchant? You don't know business. As a merchant, it's customary to have wine with business. It's kind of how it works. As long as you just don't get drunk.
Okay.
You're not from around here, are you? You're not from Malevis.
No.
no.
That makes sense then. Anyway, how can I help you?
So.
Who has it?
Yeah, I think I've got the tiny journal book.
Okay.
We
Journal
think
book.
this belongs to somebody that you might know. Does the book look familiar? I'm holding on to it. I'm not. I'm
Okay.
kind of modeling it for him.
He reaches out his hand for it, but when it's evident you're not going to hand it to him, he kind of puts his hand down and he goes, "I've never seen anything like that before in my life. It's a very pretty prayer book."
Yeah.
Prayer book.
Oh, you continue. Were you going to say something, Michael?
No.
You can. No, you can. I'm thinking. You go for it.
Right. You didn't. You don't happen to have any children of any sort?
Are there any picture frames around?
Yes. Have you entered the house, Kaine?
I'm kind of just sitting in the. No. I am looking around from the door, and usually whenever someone is showing off pictures of their family, it's in the entryway, which is
Okay.
why I asked.
All right. Yeah. You notice a whole bunch of pictures of him and his wife. Some of them with just him. You notice that some of them with just him he's a little off center, and it's very strange.
It looks like someone.
It's
looks
like-
he
it's
was
like those-
cropped and there's an extra hand on his
No,
in
it,
his
it,
hand.
it looks like if anyone's seen those pictures of people that Stalin disappeared, were basically early photo. It looks like someone might have been photoshopped out of the frame. That's the only reason you can think of that would be there.
And what did the book say back at the Dakacia?
This is
It
Michael
said-
talking, not Kihris, but it said the book said "Help me, Dad," and the sword said was a gift to my daughter, the bringer of democracy.
Yeah.
My daughter, right? Bringer of democracy.
Mhm.
Huh, this is odd.
I tell him straight up what we found on the sword, the inscription on the sword. At the Dakacia, we found a set of armor and a sword with the inscription, "For my daughter, the bringer of democracy."
He like instinctively
And-
just kind of reaches out for it, not violently, but he like reaches out for it and like takes it from you, and he looks at it, and very similar to the priest, he's like crying, and like sobbing, and he looks at it and he goes, I've never seen a sword like this in my life.
But you seem very affected by it.
I don't know. Maybe it's the craftsmanship. I don't know. And he kind of puts it down on the table, just kind of in the middle, and he like sits back in his chair a little bit, and he takes out a handkerchief and wipes his eyes. Yes.
Okay, I would like to make a check to see if they are possessed or if there
Make
is.
me an insight check.
Okay.
Inside.
I'm good at insight. Okay. Let's see. Let's see what I can do here.
I don't like it.
That's a 21 on insight.
I need to look at something real quick.
Ooh, I unlocked something.
I wanna
guys.
change this N to an M and just red over here.
Red Ram.
Is this a popular track and field town?
He's not lying to you. And he's
Right.
not possessed.
Okay.
He seems very earnest with you. There's just something missing.
Missing.
We also the church misses you, by the way, and they miss you kind of around the congregation. If you haven't,
Oh,
we
yes.
talked to the priest.
I've never been particularly religious. I don't know why I was going to church whatsoever, but so I just kind of stopped. I really had no reason to be going there, so I didn't. Yes, Kaine?
While I'm sitting in the doorway, kind of like half in and out, I'm definitely keeping an eye out for Iko and Dorothea. Ika, a cute ship name.
Aw, Ika.
Doratico.
Yeah.
Dorothea!
Wow,
Okay.
that's good.
You have to make it happen. You have to make it happen.
Headcanon, they totally already had a drunk one night stand at one point.
No,
Dang.
Iko's a relationship guy. Come on.
He's a slave to his work.
However, he's very sneaky, so he's definitely the type who'd run off in the middle of the night.
And get away with it.
Anyway,
No stumping his toe.
Lysandox will just he gave the sword back, right?
he kind of left it in the center of the table and just kind of leaned back and he wiped his brow.
I'll take the sword, give it back to Thanatos, and say, well, we're so sorry to have bothered you with this. This must be an odd sort of occurrence. Thank you for your time. And I look.
I'm sorry I couldn't help.
No, you were very helpful.
Okay.
Don't.
No,
Yeah,
that's
you were very
okay.
helpful. Don't worry about it.
As
And
a
I-
fellow follower of Afarev, trust me, it is okay.
At this point, Kihris is kind of like peeking out of the bag and he's looking out like directly in front of you, like at the garden gate. And he just starts going,
Buddy, it's okay. I pull out a piece of lamb to try and give it to him.
and as soon as he looks at you, his eyes like just go back to normal and he just and starts eating the
boy.
lamb.
There you go. It's okay. Can I look and see where he was looking?
Yep, it's directly in front of you.
Is there anything there?
No.
Oh, everyone's gone insane. Sir, can you tell us why the tomb is roped off? Did someone try to bust in recently?
Oh yeah, we've had some people come in and out and try and break in, and also it's just very dangerous over there. A lot of injuries have been happening over by the tomb, and
Oh, a lot of what? You cut out, I'm
a
sorry.
lot of people have been getting hurt over by the tomb.
Oh.
And it was just kind of considered. The town hall just decided to close it down.
Is that why all those people are going to the clinic right now? Were they hurt by the tomb?
Well, they've been hurt all over town, from what I understand. But a lot. But like the tomb was considered especially dangerous.
Interesting. Okay.
Lots of people falling on their face.
People don't just fall on their face for no reason. Usually they're pushed.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh no, it's
Oh, yeah.
people who fall on their face.
Yeah, that's you. Well, are we talking like literally or metaphorically?
Like, literally, are they knocked prone?
Yes.
Have I seen Eco and Dorothea at all?
No. They were going to the
Lysan-
tavern.
Right. I thought they were going to the inn.
The inn
Is
and
it a
tavern.
tavern?
It's a tavern.
Oh,
Okay.
In tavern.
An intern.
Lysandox will look at the group like, I've got something to say. Thank you so much for your time, sir.
Yes, thank you.
So sorry for, disrupting your gardening. And have a
It's absolutely fine. Come by any time. I'm happy to host the cashier students any day.
Thank you.
And Lysandox
Nice.
walks out, grabs Kaine by the wrist, and pulls her over.
What?
Careful,
waiting
she's
for everyone
bleeding.
else to come.
As soon as you walk out, Lysandox, you also feel a pain on your arm,
Mm.
and you look down, and you're holding one of your arrows, one of your bolts, and you've carved something into your arm. Make me an intelligence check.
What the balls?
Eek.
That's what you like a boss.
Oh,
I thought you
Okay.
said
okay.
get her ball.
I gotta get that
Oh, that's
tattoo.
a good old lucky number 7. So
Hey!
Hey!
Luinnil's gonna be the only one who knows what's going on. Because
It's-
his
Right.
It's watching, it's listening.
That's so many more words than Kaine's.
I know. I mean,
That's
I'm not a wordy gal, to be fair. Like, I talk a lot, but I don't write a lot.
wait, hold on.
It
So
just probably.
from the
it also
moment
probably
I
just
walked
hurts
out
a
of
lot.
the
Hold on,
more.
hold on.
Sorry.
Victoria?
So from the moment I walked out of the doorway, I didn't have an arrow in my hand, and then as soon as I passed the doorway, I had an arrow in my hand.
Basically, as soon as you turned, as you turned towards the door, and you walked out, and like you were picking up Kaine with one hand, and then you kind of dropped Kaine, and then
Mhm.
you looked and you had an arrow in your other hand, and you looked at your arm and you had something in your arm.
Interesting. Okay. Lysandox, before she can say anything, goes, that doesn't seem good.
Stoic as always.
I don't. What's up?
Well, and she points to her arm.
Why are you guys cutting yourselves?
Get it together. I did not cut myself. That's the point.
I
I
also
don't think-
wouldn't.
No, I don't think you would. This is so weird.
Well, when we were talking to the man, I just wanted to let you guys know there's just something empty about him. Like something is missing from his mind or soul.
Like
Really
something was
strange.
erased from
Perhaps.
his memory.
Or
Perhaps,
modified.
but that doesn't explain this at all. Ouch.
Yeah. Should we go ask for more paper towels?
Nah, my fur will soak up the blood.
That
God.
That's
is
metal.
unsanitary.
I agree.
So what are you
But
guys?
also metal.
So what are you guys doing?
Should we go
Probably-
to the town hall or the tomb?
Well, we didn't go to the tavern and see what Eco and Dorothea are up to down there.
But
We
are
should
we
probably-
not going to talk about it watching, it's listening, and Kaine, did you say you were bleeding?
Yeah, my arm says run. I don't want to be here anymore. I'm terrified. And Kairos was growling at nothing, a second ago, which he doesn't usually do. Usually he growls at people or butterflies, but, not at nothing.
Where was he growling at?
I just point toward the garden.
May I check for any kind of magic? Or
so you
I'm looking to see if there's something beyond the plane of what I can see at the moment.
Something
it's an
invisible.
illusion, or invisible, or there's some magic there,
give
or
me a
like
vibe
something.
check. What would be a vibe check? Yeah, give me a,
Vibe check.
this would be an insight check.
Another insight.
It's a different kind of
You're-
insight check, but that's how I'm going to do this.
You
You're-
spoil me. Oh, that's an 18 on the die. That means a 26.
All right.
Damn.
You're being
Damn,
watched.
boy.
You don't know by what,
What?
and like you just feel increasingly uncomfortable the more you think about it.
Kaine you pointed toward the garden? Where'd you point? Where?
It was
I
the
pointed
gate.
toward the garden. The
The
gate.
gate.
Oh, the gate?
That
Can I
thing.
cast fairy fire by the gate?
It's a mimic.
Yeah.
It's a mimic.
Yeah, go ahead.
I got it. It's a garden mimic.
And a
So-
wild magic surge happens because we cast fairy fire.
As you cast fairy fire,
I was thinking that too, Lewis.
you see nothing.
Something is watching us. Clearly.
I want to
But-
go find Eco and Dorothea.
All right,
Yeah,
maybe
that's we can do that.
maybe they found something out.
Before
that
you
we don't know yet.
before you say Eco, you find yourself just saying Dorothea.
What?
Well, and Eco. We need to go find Eco too.
And
Who's-
Nico.
Do I,
Who's
no
Eco?
one?
Yeah,
Okay.
Who's Eco?
The fuck. Lysandox runs out of the gate.
Yeah, who notices the blip? Is-
Make me wisdom saves.
damn
okay.
it.
Oh, okay. If I notice it, then I run out of the gate.
Let's see.
Oh, balls.
22.
That was 18.
That is a 21.
That is a 9.
A 12.
Oh no.
Didn't get enough
So
of a
instead
roll
of
on it.
that, Kaine, you do ask, I want to go see Eco and Dorothea. Luinnil and who got below? What'd you get, Miles?
And 18.
Okay.
At
Luinnil, Kihris, and Thanatos say, "Who's Eco?"
All the boys.
Oh.
Got it.
Fuck.
Who's this eco guy?
Someone
what he's talking
related
about.
to.
He sounds hot.
Related-
You just came here
Fuck,
with. You just came here with Dorothea.
I turn to Lysandox and grab you by the pot. You remember who Eco is, right?
Yes. I remember Eco.
I'm
Boys.
grabbing you pawn hand and I'm running towards the tavern.
You can't quite.
I
You
know-
hold on. You can't quite like. It's really unnerving. You can't quite say the name. Like the name is escaping you, but you know that there was another person with you, and you remember this person. Kind of, you think. But you
Both
do
of
not
us or
remember
just-
both of you, but you don't remember the name.
There
on.
is there's someone else. There's
Yep.
someone else. The boys, grab on. We need to.
Everybody hold hands.
Okay, Dylanzox.
What's that?
No, rope.
No, what was
Rope.
that?
Huh?
Did you hear that?
What?
Did we hear that?
Did you?
What?
What?
Oh, don't start that
Whoa.
again.
What's happening?
Okay, okay. Everyone, just. we
I'm
can't-
going to the tavern and I will.
I thought we were
Oh,
all
why are you moving? I'm just gonna tie the rope to each other so we don't forget each other.
You'll catch
But I
up
wanted
then.
to.
Okay, so you guys are running to the tavern.
I grab two people, whoever they are, and I hold their hands, and I
We're
run.
all holding hands
We're all-
as we run.
Okay.
Ah!
We're all holding. So Kaine ran, I ran. Whoever has my paw is next to it or whatever.
Someone has you by the tail.
Daisy
Someone has
chain.
you by the tail or like the backpack or something. We're holding on to each other so we don't forget each other.
Yes.
Okay. You make your way to the tavern. And it's rather large, but there's almost no one inside. You see a bunch of horses hitched up to the posts. You see a couple of, like, just loose, like, reins that appear to have been torn off. And you see a couple of people actually picking up the corpse of a dead horse that appears to have just died of starvation out here.
Oh,
And
just
they're just-
starvation?
yeah.
I was gonna check for marks.
Yeah, and they're
Okay.
just kind of like dragging it off. But if you go inside, you see Dorothea just kind of sitting at the bar, and drinking.
Dorothea,
Well, howdy, y'all.
where's
was- Mm-hmm.
Blackfur?
The
Horns?
centaur. Sneaky.
No, Minotaur, not Centaur.
Right.
Who are you guys talking about?
Yeah, what are you saying?
Are you talking about Cosmo? Cosmo's back at school, isn't he?
No,
No.
we
Yeah, we
came
just
with-
met a centaur.
No, we came with someone else. He, she, they,
Hey,
they.
James,
Listen,
can I,
something's
can
been.
I ask the bartender?
Yeah, you can. What do you ask the bartender?
Bartender, sir, ma'am, I'm not sure who I'm talking to right now.
The name is Paul.
Great, Bartender Paul. It's a pleasure
Bartender
to meet
Paul.
you.
Nice to
I'm
meet
Kaine
you.
Astrapes. These are all of my friends. There's supposed to be 7 of us. Have you seen a tall, furry man?
I've seen a couple of tall, furry people come in and out every now and then.
He
We're talking a satyr, a minotaur, a centaur?
Minotaur, yeah.
Minotaur.
Well,
Hooves.
we haven't had a minotaur in a couple of weeks actually, but as
No.
far as I remember. But
Hmm.
What?
Hmm.
Are you guys okay?
Oh!
Dorothea looks at you guys and goes, "Listen, I've been. You said that we came here together to do something, and I have to be honest, I don't remember why we're here."
That's
Well,
the
we've got
point.
the- Do we know?
aren't
Do we still remember?
remembering.
You guys
Something
remember.
is happening.
Okay. Well, we found the book in the room that wasn't there. Someone says, "Help me, Dad." We met the dad. The dad doesn't know what we're talking about.
But he was
yeah.
crying.
She's
he was
like,
crying though.
looking
Yeah,
at
it
you,
was
and
sad.
she starts like just kind of shaking, and she takes her beer and just throws it in her face, and she's just like, right. There's the yes, missing roommate,
Yeah.
Guys.
roommate, and she starts crying a single tear.
The
Ah,
everyone's
Missing
Okay,
crying.
okay. Lysandox. The
Luinnil, intelligence check.
Nah. Okay.
The centaur that we just met with
Yes.
said that a lot
Right.
of people and the people at the infirmary said that a lot of people were getting hurt around the tomb,
11.
and the tomb is blocked off. I think we have to. I want to
Okay.
run. I want to run.
Okay,
Oh.
but do not
You
run. Do not run. Okay, everyone look at each other. Okay, everyone take out. Do we have something that's equivalent to like an ink or something like that?
Do you have something that's equivalent to ink?
Like a pen. That's
Uh,
equivalent to like a pen.
do any of you have a quill in your inventory? A quill and ink?
Luinnil should, because he's a wizard.
I do.
Okay, everyone, we're going to mark our palms
Okay.
with the symbol. That way we
Wait,
know
but-
we are together.
Just with ink, right? Because the arm writing, I don't want to do this.
What was
No,
your
I don't wanna do
hold on? What was your intelligence check, Luinnil?
11.
11.
That's probably not beating the DC. Would you roll a 2?
That's 7.
Hmm.
With a 4 modifier.
Repeat after me.
Okay.
You're
You're cutting out.
Damn it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna send you something, and I just
Okay.
want you to start humming this.
Oh, I know exactly what this is.
I know what
Oh!
it is. I know what it is.
This
Kaine
game haunts
doesn't.
my nightmares.
Yeah.
It
I had
really
to
does.
I had to close the doors in this room because I was getting freaked out.
It's
I
a
need
Doctor Who episode.
Tennant or Smith?
Tennant.
The,
Or is it Smith?
Both. They
The
appear
silence?
in both. Yeah, the silence. They appear with both.
Make sure this is right.
I'm never going to the Hamptons again. That's not true.
Oh,
I
that's
need
not
money.
it. That's wrong. That's incorrect. Sorry. That's not the right one.
I have a lot to hum.
What time
meow
of day
mix
is
theme.
it?
It is currently probably around like 5 p.m. maybe.
Sure.
Can I just start singing the Nan Cat song, but like really slow?
Yes. Thank you.
That's not it. There we go.
Wait. I didn't. We have to unpack that for all that it was worth.
Yeah.
Because. I'm sorry. That was good.
All right,
was
that
really
that
good.
in the chat is what you're hearing, and as you now think about it, you've heard most people in the town hum this at least once.
Oh.
They're all.
Lysandox, what do you say? We go
I'm
to
sorry, I
the
was
tomb?
kidding. Yes, we go to the tomb, but first we're gonna mark all of our.
Sorry. I'm singing the song.
Okay, no, it's fine. It's fine. We all look at you.
What are you doing?
Are you?
What?
You don't know what you're doing.
Do I keep going?
Yeah.
Okay, so in the bam.
Luinnil.
No, that's the wrong key.
What is happening?
Yeah. What are you doing?
Just because
Luinnil-
Discord is weird, I'm gonna play what people are humming for the entire chat.
Great.
just
I'm
gonna
in my
play
own
it.
world. This is me being in my own world.
That was a terrible.
La la.
Everyone quiet. Everyone quiet.
Okay.
Just that over and over again.
We can't. It
Don't
didn't
hear
come
it.
through the mic.
It's not on the mic. It was on Discord. It was on Twitch.
Oh.
It was for the audience.
Oh.
I linked it in Discord for you to listen to on your own.
Ooh,
Gotcha.
we're lazy.
That's fine.
This would be so much easier in person. But yeah.
Well, Lysandox goes inside Luinnil's bag and grabs the ink while he's doing this.
Okay.
We're going to make a mark so we know that we are all together and we do not forget. And if we do forget each other, we see that we have the mark on our hands. It's all the same. I put a circle with like a slash in
What
it.
if we forget
That's
the?
all.
What if we forget the mark?
It's going to be on our hands.
But what if we forget what it means?
Well, if
Well,
we all
we-
see we have
yeah.
the same one.
Well, all of it, we'll know that it means something if
Why-
we see that we all.
I'm sorry.
have the
I'm sorry.
same-
I'm a little lost. Why are we marking our hands?
Yeah, what are we forgetting?
We're forgetting each other.
We forgot one of our friends. They came with us.
I don't.
We remember, but you guys don't.
Okay.
I walk up to Kihris. Do you remember the trauma caves when you told me to trust you about Lysandox?
Yeah. Yeah.
You need to trust us about this. I hand you the quilt.
Okay. What's the
Circle and I just did a circle and a slash, just
Okay.
just a little symbol.
What's the purpose
Okay.
of this? Just for my benefit.
So
In case
So-
we all forget each other, we'll know that there's some sort of tie between us because of this mark.
because of this mark on our hands.
do you feel like everyone's starting to forget things?
Yes. I think this whole town is. And
Okay.
something is watching us. very viciously.
I think it's more than forgetting. And she kind of looks around and gestures at, like, this is a tavern that should nightly be catering to at least 100 people. There's 15.
Something is
So,
sitting on this guy.
instead of forgetting, maybe people are being erased?
I think people are being erased and
It would
perhaps hunted.
It would explain why... Never mind, I don't know where I was going with that.
The fight.
Guys, we have to find our friend.
Right. I
Where
take
is it?
Luinnil's hand while he's dancing, and I mark his hand too.
Oh, wow.
I'm just like, and I put the ink back in Luinnil's bag, and I like grab Luinnil's wrist.
Okay, I have another thing to share with you.
Okay.
This is cool.
Actually, no.
This is too
Lysandox takes out
scary.
a rope. Lysandox takes
that
out a
as well,
rope
yeah.
out of her bag, and she starts tying Luinnil's bag to hers.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's for your own good.
I kind of want to slap him, but I'm too scared to take away his hit points.
For a
with the
brief...
wizard.
He's got a level in Cleric.
So for a brief moment, as you, like, lift up the ink bottle and put it back in, you can see in your reflection, immediately behind you, something long, fleshy, and slimy just move.
No.
And it just moves out of sight.
You're playing creepy music, right, James?
What's wrong? Lysandox, what's wrong?
Lysandox,
What's
is
going
everything
on?
okay?
I still have the mirror.
Yeah,
Oh.
you do.
I still have the mirror. She puts the ink bottle in. She pulls out that. What the fuck is that mirror called?
It's some sort of magic
Radiance.
item. Radiance.
I know. Radiance. I pull out Radiance and I hold it out to where I thought the creature went. James, do I see like a tail end of him?
You see... As you look in the mirror, you're, like, kind of shaken for a second, because it's like you're not looking at the same room. The floorboards are cracked and broken. You see skeletons climbing out of the edge of, not literally climbing, but like hanging out of the edge of massive pits all throughout the room. And blood smearing the walls.
What's wrong?
Yeah, what?
Yeah, what's going on, Lysandox? You look sick.
You look pale.
I kind of step out of the view, hold the mirror in the same position I was holding, and I step out of view so they can see what's in the mirror.
Yeah, I'll look.
Do we?
You do.
Oh!
Hey, do you think it's time to...
Well,
If we leave, we're leaving our friend, our big
Wait,
friend.
yeah, that's right. Okay,
Lest we
wait.
forget.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
oh
literally
no,
look-
I'm very grateful.
This is literally Stranger Things. We're looking into the upside down.
It's kind of what it looks
Basically.
like.
Okay,
That's so
Mhm.
For
creepy.
some reason, the tomb is closed off.
we
Perhaps
should go there, right?
we should go there.
I don't know anymore.
I know, but there's also was a creature. It was long and fleshy, like a snake, but bigger.
Can we
Ugh.
kill that thing?
Ah, yes, it's what we do. We're heroes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said, clutching his trident. Like,
Just stay
Yeah.
together. Then just stay together.
Don't hit
and
me with that again.
oh,
Does everyone
won't.
have anything that they can hold out for reflection?
my
I'll
trident
check.
doesn't reflect anything, does it?
I mean, apparently I saw something in an ink bottle. So
A steel mirror, apparently, because of adventuring gear. Would that work?
Or maybe my armor?
It's not that shiny.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
we did just polish it for that show. We all have swords.
Lay on hands! Lay on hands!
We all have daggers, right?
What
You
did
all
you say?
have
We all have
daggers.
swords or daggers.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I
Give
can
me my
lend out one
dagger
of my
back!
daggers.
Ah, okay. It's still got blood on it. Be careful.
Okay,
It's fine. Here,
everyone.
Kyra.
pull
At this point, Michael, everyone, you watch as Michael just instinctively goes, ah! And throws the knife. And as you all turn around, it just lands in the wall. Michael, you have no idea why you threw that knife.
Why did I
Sorry.
handed
Where
to
did
me?
it-
Sorry.
Where did it
Uh,
land? Like just in the wall
Just
somewhere?
stuck in the wall.
Dude,
I go
By the
Did I
door.
feel
By the
some-
door.
Did I feel something that made me do that, or I have no idea why?
You have no idea why.
It's
I don't-
just in.
Sorry, that's not actually Butterfingers. I don't know why I did that.
Hmm.
I'm like holding my hand.
It's just in the door frame. It's just stuck in the door frame.
It's like he was throwing the knife at something that was by the door.
Should I go get it?
I kind of hold the mirror up to the door, but look into the mirror, see if there's anything by the door in the mirror.
You see the tail end of what looks like, is it like a human head almost? But it's like a little human head that's kind of looking at you from this distance, and it just kind of slips out of sight.
Oh, fuck, it is what I think it is.
That's so creepy.
Oh no.
Okay.
You didn't get a good look
Should
at
I-
it, but it looked like a human head for a second, was just kind of looking at you from the door, and then just...
Should I get it?
Yes.
Here, take it.
Everyone have your mirrors out. This thing is hunting us.
Okay.
We all have mirrors.
You have a sword, don't you?
Can you use
I have
it?
a rapier.
You have a dagger.
I have a rapier. I do have a
What am
rapier,
I
yeah.
doing in the midst of all this?
What are you doing?
I guess like I've stopped dancing and I'm just.
Well, it's
sort
not
of,
like you weren't like charmed. It's just you found yourself humming that and you didn't know why.
I suppose I'm prepared. I'm like kind of snapping back into it. I'm like, okay, I should probably like snap with it. Okay? I don't know if.
Is my trident shiny enough to be reflective?
No.
I
What
don't
about
have
my
anything then.
mace?
I would say that no weapon is shiny enough to like really
Yeah.
function as a like.
I don't have a mirror otherwise.
I have a
either.
mirror.
You might be the only one. Oh, you two might be the only ones.
Okay, so we
Yeah.
take the head, I guess.
Okay.
Stay
Oh,
together.
one of us should just be in the front, the other should be in the back, right?
Okay,
So
who
we
has
can
more
see if
hit
we're
points,
being-
you or me?
I've got 65.
I have 56. No, 52. So,
Would you like to be in the front or the back?
I don't know. Which one's worse?
I don't know.
I don't know. Okay. Lysandox will rear up the back since you want to run so bad. So
Okay.
you go in the front, Lysandox will rear up the back, and Luinnil is still tied to Lysandox's backpack. Our backpacks are tied together.
Yeah, so I'm
Um,
tied to Lysandox then.
Okay.
Not too close to make it not too close to make it like treacherous terrain, but like enough that we have motion, but enough that
Okay.
we're still like together. But
Is
we all have the
Dilgalos
symbols.
okay?
I have no idea where.
Do we
Douglas is.
remember Dilgalos? Like,
That's what
I
I'm
don't know,
asking.
Where did we hitch the horses? Because he's probably with them.
He's probably out in front of the inn.
Well, we saw a bunch of dead horses.
not in an
At
elephant
this
costume.
point, the innkeeper pipes up and just goes, "Yes, we missed that one. We thought that we had someone staying here, but apparently that horse was just left."
That's really creepy.
Huh. And you guys didn't tie it down? Like, let it
Well,
go
we thought-
at
we
some
thought
point or
we-
take it?
It was our mistake. It was very bad of us, but we thought that the person who was staying here was taking care of the horse. We just didn't notice.
That's fair.
It's not fair. We
Not fair.
we messed up and we feel very bad about it. But
I don't think it was you.
No.
We need to go to the tomb.
We're going
Everyone
to the tomb.
stay together.
Okay.
I'll take point, I
Yeah.
guess.
I will take back.
All right.
I'll go.
Are you like constantly staring into the mirror as you do this?
Like, I'm like, okay, you know how like they did it in Harry Potter with the basilisk? I mean, sort of. I'm like, I have it like in my peripheral if I see like something slither back. So I'm not like constantly looking.
okay.
I have it in my peripheral.
So you're moving forward. So you're moving
Yeah.
forward, but you have the. Yes.
Yes. While she's doing that, because you're watching the back, which is good. I don't think I can watch where we're going, so I'm just gonna have my sword drawn, and I'm going to have it at the ready. So
Okay.
if I walk into anything, I can immediately stab it.
All right. Lysandox, as you
Yes.
approach the, as you approach the tomb, make me a dexterity saving throw.
Wait, she's not leading.
Who's leading?
Me.
So you're just looking forward, though.
I am.
You're not.
looking
Are you like? Are you walking backwards? Is my question.
I guess I could.
What?
You think that's the smartest thing?
I'm asking you what you're doing.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess. Kihris, you'll be my lookout for any sort of traps, and I'm
Okay,
just gonna
as you're-
walk backwards.
As you're walking
Point
backwards
man,
and looking
yeah.
into the mirror, you notice that it's kind of obvious why people were like falling down in front of this tomb. It's just almost like the building is still there, but everything around it is just rubble.
Oh,
Because it looks
damn it.
like there have been things, something worm-like almost, just kind of running through the ground, because there's holes and like pits and jagged rocks. It looks very dangerous for someone who can't see where they're going. Oh, where'd Regan go? It got her! It got her! Got her.
Oh God!
It's canon. It happened. Sorry, James kept
Are you
really
okay?
badly cutting out, so I was really worried about him.
Are
So
you-
I just couldn't hear you.
Could you, the rest of you hear me?
No.
It was a bit patchy.
Sort of.
Oh, shit. Let me mess with some things.
I
So
read
we-
rubble on your lips.
Yeah. I see
Okay,
that.
Yeah,
so
I
I'm
had,
gonna-
I had a suspicion of what you were saying. I just wanted to feel
So
that
the-
eekness.
Okay, so the building is still there, but like there's just kind of rubble everywhere, and it looks like a train has been running underground around it, and it's kind of obvious why people were probably falling. If you don't see where you're going, there's like rocks jutting out of the ground. There's big like holes, and also, and I'm gonna call our session a little bit early here.
No, no, no! Come on.
I'm gonna show you something that you see.
Oh God. I
Can we
know what
hold
this
hands
is.
again? Am I seeing any of this?
Are you looking into the mirror
I'm
and
probably
walking
glancing into the mirror
and
as she's-
walking
as
backwards
she's-
with her?
Oh no, I'm probably walking forwards, making sure that she's got some kind of tether, or if she trips on something. So
My dex and acrobatics are great. You're fine.
that's fair. All right. Well, no good gestures ever again.
Do we have to call it early?
Yes, because I'm going to leave this on a cliffhanger.
No. Please.
Miles.
What are you doing, Miles?
I found a rubber band.
You see the head a bit closer as it's leaning right over your shoulder, Kaine. And it looks like this.
Oh
I know
no.
what this is. I know what this is. I know what this. Oh, no! Oh no! No! I know what this is.
That's gnarly.
What is
Yeah.
it?
It's a false Hydra.
It's Jim Carrey as the mask.
Mountain.
Somebody stop him!
Can you use an inspiration specifically to see if advice can be given in a general idea? Yes, Malakath, you were right. You were right.
Well,
That's why I didn't
can
respond
also
to
be
you.
called the Singing Hydra. Yeah.
Anyway.
I have story time after we get off the stream, guys.
God damn it!
I'm gonna say I don't see it then, based on how you're rear view mirroring.
Yeah. I just like stop in my tracks.
As soon as it sees that you see it, you see little pinpricks of light glow in its eyes, and then it just like pulls back, and you see that it's at least like 100 feet long, and it pulls back all the way into the tomb.
What's up? What was
The
it?
tomb?
Into the tomb. It sees that you're looking at it, and you see two little pinpricks of light.
Oh,
As-
I definitely stopped staring at it. Like, I was looking backwards, and I probably looked back up at the group to make sure they were okay, and looked back into the glass and saw it, and I was just like,
Can I finish what I was saying?
mm-hmm.
You see two little pinpricks of light, and then immediately, as it sees that you see it, it just, with a jello-y, like, squishy sound, it just pulls back all the way back into the tomb, which is at least 100 feet away from you.
Spooky.
What was that? What happened? Why are we stopping?
Yeah, what's
Hey.
going on?
It was right behind me.
Oh shit.
It went into the tomb. That must be where he goes.
That must be where he goes.
Yeah, I keep walking backwards.
All right.
Okay.
And on that,
All right.
we end our session for the evening.
Oh, Malakath says you can disbelieve something if you think it's an illusion. That's his advice.
I don't believe in fairies. I don't believe in fairies.
How dare you? As
don't
someone
believe
who
in
played
fairies.
Peter Pan, how dare you?
I don't believe in fairies. I don't believe in fairies. I don't believe in fairies. God damn it, go away.
Oh, no,
Well, thank you,
otherwise,
guys.
I'd very much believe in fairies. But this thing is definitely gonna eat our guts out.
There's so many horrible, horrible pictures of this thing online.
Yeah, please stop sending them now before I.
Oh no, I will
Please
be like just sending picture after picture for the rest of the evening.
Oh my
James,
God.
I won't
No.
look them.
It probably knows Jack Skellington by the looks of it.
That's gonna haunt my dreams.
It is, yeah.
Oh, you
Oh, I've
don't
got
even
more.
know the half of
I've
it.
got more.
Oh, shit.
I literally have story time after we get off stream.
Are you gonna talk about it?
It reminds me of Alien.
So you remember how I said that some things had like serrated teeth and some had
Yep.
like Here's another picture of it. I
No,
think it's
thank you.
I think
I'm
that
good.
I think the human in it is kind of comedic looking, but the thing is just nightmarish.
I don't want to see it. I'm not opening it. You
Y-
can't make me.
I'm gonna. There it is.
Yeah.
Everyone join the Discord if you want to see this abomination of
okay.
nature.
Okay.
I can't. I can't look at it.
It
I'm so
definitely-
scared.
It definitely knows Jack Skellington. And it hangs out with the sandworm from Beetlejuice 24/7.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'm just
Beetlejuice
saying
on
things to make
Broadway.
it more friendly in my brain because it is very scary. It's like, oh no, totally has tea with those other monsters. They're cool.
Remember Ko from Avatar?
That's what I thought when he said the face. I was like, ah, the face stealer.
That's gonna be my next like horrific Theros episode.
No.
Anyway.
Please no.
Anyway,
Can we just
thank you for joining us, everyone, for
make a...
our Monster of the Week episode. I just looked it up. Why is it so fleshy? Because it's unnerving.
Can that be the name of the episode? It's so
Why?
fleshy, I'm gonna die.
It's so fleshy. I'm gonna die. Yeah, sure. The original
That's like
title.
the story of my life.
The original title was Forgotten, and now the title of the episode is going to be, Why Is It So Fleshy?
Why is it so fashy? I don't know.
All right. Well, thank you guys. Have a wonderful night. Thank you for joining our little clickety clackety packety. Tell your friends. Show up for our
Please.
Saturday games if those ever happen again. If certain people start showing up.
Icewind
And pretty soon we're gonna have another campaign launching. It's going to be a Ravenloft campaign, which is going to be filled with creepy horror vibes as soon as I finish writing it and finish putting people in it. But it's gonna be great. But yeah, thank you for joining us, everyone. Have a wonderful rest of your day. We love you. Clickety clackety. Please.
Roll
back
to
at it.
attack it.
Well, goddamn
They say
it! Yeah,
man.
no. It's clickety clackety. Please come backety.
Yeah.
With
There
your
we go.
titties.
Yeah, please come back.
All right, bye.
Yes.
Bye. Scary stories tonight.
Yeah, scary stories. Go watch
Yeah.
scary stories on Victoria's channel. Do it.
We're doing scientific conundrums.
Yeah, we
Maybe you
will.
can
Yeah,
maybe you can explain why the false hydra is so fleshy with your scientific conundrums. Anyway, have a good night.
Good night.